And here we are again, episode 36 of Big Squeak Inc. Ay, ay, ay. That's a lot of numbers. How you both doing? We got some
Doing all
time to
right.
kill. Doing all right. Good, good.
Pew 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 pew. Episode 36. Pew pew pew.
Air horn, confetti, everything. Let's
Special
go.
episode. Why? Because it's the 36th. Random number, sure. Pew pew pew.
It's almost like 3 years if we just pretended got a monthly episode.
Oh, yeah. There you go.
Yeah.
Although I did a lot of bi-monthly, or twice a month, so not quite, but close enough.
Don't cheat.
Yeah.
You're not cheating.
I'm not cheating. That's why there's a couple of months where I was like, oh, I don't have any guests. Just even in that, right?
Yeah. There you go.
Yeah.
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 And you see, this is the mouse brain cell in full effect.
Oh, it's happening. I've never been surrounded by so many mice in my life.
Yeah.
It's pretty nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, I think I took a wrong turn. I gotta go, guys. I gotta go.
Oh, there she. Okay, well, I guess it's just mouse only. Oh, hey, welcome back.
I made another wrong turn. It's fine.
Oh, don't worry. We installed a revolving door with only one side you can actually leave on.
Oh no!
Oh my
What have
god,
you
that would
done?
be the ultimate troll. That would be funny
I
to
mean,
do.
after a few guests try to walk out, tying a guest to the little desk there with a candy mint anklet just didn't seem to work out to them. They didn't really like that. So
What you guys in chat don't know is those cherries are actually chained to her leg right now.
Oh. Yes, the classic prison weight approach. But now in berry.
It's berry flavor. It's just
Juicy.
that. You've got some food at least. We're not gonna starve you.
True.
Well, that's true. But if I ate them, would that mean I'm free?
You still have the chain.
You're gonna have to figure it out.
Oh, how much does that
It's like Hunger Games, but it's more like being fed games.
Another being fed games.
Oh my god.
Jeez. That's a very good question. The real question is like, how much weight are you gonna gain if you eat that much of berry in, a sitting where you can actually just flip the chain off and escape, right? That's a lot of cherry.
True.
Jeez.
Maybe if I juice the cherry enough and like oil the chain with the cherry juice, I don't know.
That sounds like it'd be very messy.
Or if I become a mouse, like a mousy mouse, then
True. Full-on mouse form is definitely an option, huh?
yeah.
Do mice store things in their like cheek pouches like hamsters do? I know that might be like mouse racism or rodent racism. I don't know. I'm not a rodent expert. Do you guys have cheek pouches?
Not as much as hamsters, I think.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's
Don't do it as much
definitely
as
a
that.
hamster special to be able to be
Yeah.
like, ah, yes, and I stuffed an entire fridge in my mouth.
But you do have like steel chewing through teeth, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. We'll chew through
Okay.
anything.
Okay.
Even each other.
Yeah, that's it depends on the food availability. So luckily Luda's got a lot of other berries around, right?
All right, but what about you? That's the real
For now.
problem I'm worried about right now. Is it the chocolate table? Is that keeping you back?
It is keeping me back a little. As well, the other berries, it at least gives Lula a gotcha effect, where if I start reaching over there for snacks, unless I get the super, super rare berry mouse, we just get, regular berry instead.
Oh, you're
Hey.
the SS rank star, the triple 5-star.
Triple
Yeah,
5-star.
You pull Lula
like
off the
a
table of
thing.
berries. That's the ultimate
Sakura! Hi, Sakura.
Hey. Alright. I think we've bantered enough that any, pre-roll ads of people showing up should be going now. So,
Hopefully.
welcome everybody to Big Squeak Inc. Interviews. As always, I'm your host, Saruroku, Giant Mouse, and General Menace. Across from me, our co-host for the day. If you'd like to introduce yourself.
Sanus Sangria, Kaiju, another giant, the one that tries to keep this mouse from ending everything.
Yeah, I mean, it'd just be one little bite, you know?
No,
Just,
no,
just
no,
one little, it's just a
no,
nibble.
no, no.
I can't even, like, poke my teeth at the ocean and disrupt the world's internet.
No.
Ah. Alright. Sanus is here to, keep the chaos in check, maybe, or maybe, accidentally squish somebody. You know, a little bit clumsy, that'd be how she be. And our guest for the day, on that table over there above the chocolate, we have the cherries. I mean, Lula. Lula! Go ahead and give yourself
Hi.
a quick introduction, Lula.
I am LulaMariMouse. I consider myself a cherry berry mouse. I'm not quite as chaotic or violent as Saru, but I do like my shoot 'em up games, you know, if that counts. I don't know.
Well, you do shoot a lot of people, and I feel like you win on the chaos front. Maybe not like the violent side, but like,
That's true.
have you seen yourself play Far Cry?
Have I seen myself drive? Yes.
Have you seen yourself driving? Exactly.
She might not be licensed for those guns, but she does know enough to be dangerous.
Oh, and it looks like Sakura's calling BS on not being violent as well, Lula. There.
What, me?
What,
Me?
you?
Oh,
Impossible.
no.
Look, there's no way she
No.
couldn't harm a fly.
I mean, she might stand a fight in a fly, but not like, you know, a dog
He
or a
could-
cat.
If the fly was big enough, you could ride it into battle.
That'd be a
That
large
would be
fly.
fun.
Yeah.
Maybe like what is it? A horsefly.
Yeah.
Oh, and
a
then you could...
dragonfly.
Oh.
Oh hell yeah!
Do you
Ride
get
a
horsefly
dragon.
armor in the DLC shop?
For my dragonfly.
Exactly. Oh, jeez. So, yes, that is our cast for today with the interview shenanigans. And I do want to preface this, I'll say it a couple times during the interview. If anybody in chat has questions they want to have answered by anybody in the interview, feel free to put them in chat. We will get to them at some point, and there will be a free section later where any chat questions will be addressed nearly immediately unless we're answering another one. So, to begin with, Lula. Are you prepared for what is often referred to as the hardest question?
Oh no. Yes.
Yes, you're ready.
All
You're
this,
ready.
yes. Get it. Give it to me.
All right, we're gonna do that RPG thing though, where you have to go through 3 text boxes to get to the actual question. Are you sure you're ready?
Oh my god. X confirm. What?
Confirm. All right.
Watch out! You're automatically placed on no.
Oh, that's the default.
So, the question that some people get stumped with. Absolutely. Who are you? Who are you? Who is Lula?
This extra credit.
Oh, this is mandatory.
Make sure to spell your name right. They'll take points off if you don't.
You're right.
They won't even take the points. They'll just give the points to whoever you spelled the name right for.
Oh, that's how I was able to pass. I spelled my name wrong, but someone else spelled it right for me.
Oh, Sakura says I got this.
Sakura believes.
I was, you know, formerly a mouse, with big dreams, and a passion for fashion, as in, you know, my hair's pink for a reason. You know, berry juice makes excellent dye, smells delicious. And then, you know, and my wish came true, and then I'm here, and then I'm like, well, you know, you can't really make friends in the middle of BFE, you know, in an orchard. Yeah, no, so you gotta get on the internet and meet people and and then games kind of became a thing, you know, and now I'm a gaming mouse. Yeah, I don't know.
So,
I didn't want to drop too much of the
would you
lore because I know that's
would you say you are in fact a gamer mouse then?
yeah,
If we plugged your tail into the computer, would you control everything?
not yet. The future technology might say yes.
All right, future technology.
Yeah.
Just gotta.
They're doing.
Oh,
They're
she
working
does
on the
smell like
latest.
berries. Delicious.
Right,
Yeah.
right.
Oh no. Oh no. Uh.
Delicious.
Uh. Uh.
Listen.
Uh. uh.
At least Sanus won't intentionally eat you. If you
It's
hide in
true.
the berries, she might accidentally do it though.
Yeah, don't. You're better off running towards me because I'm the one that's gonna keep him from eating you.
True. Plus, if you want to just dive, she does have hiding spot right there, right?
Yep. Heck,
Yep.
people hide from me in there.
Oh, I think she was laughing too hard and the mic didn't even catch a lot of that.
Oh no. That's funny. Oh, hey, Patty. Yeah, I am the best gamer mouse. Duh.
We do got Patty showing up. We got Reed going, many mice, hello friends. Ness, even Ness is popping in. Measy, we
Hey,
got a lot of
Ness.
people popping in to see the Lula.
I love that. I love that biche. That's my friend.
Hey. Nesh. New design's very nice. Alright, so. The next question, Lula. You mentioned you were avoiding getting too deep onto that backstory lore thing, right? But
Yeah, just because I knew it was next.
it is exactly next, yes.
Yeah.
So, you are a mouse that became human somehow, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Would you like to elaborate
Yeah.
on how that happens and what all's going on?
So, baseless accusations. Yes. Berries do have to watch out because that's kind of what became me. I don't know. I was just about to sleep and something bright hit a tree, and I'm like, what the fuck? Like, this is my orchard. Let me go check that out. Saw some weird cherry that was glowing, and I'm like, I'm gonna eat that, because that's what people do when they see glowing fruit. I mean, obviously, right?
I don't blame you.
True.
Exactly. It was tempting.
I mean, I eat stuff
And
that doesn't
then
glow as well.
yeah, exactly. Yeah. I mean, with the glowing stuff, that's where it really hits,
Right?
Yeah, Patty would eat glowing fruit. So
Yeah.
that's what I did, you know. Got sleepy, woke up, had feet, had hands, had a face that wasn't furry.
You were much larger as well?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you're like people size instead of mouse sized.
Yeah, I'm more like average, but I'm like 5 foot, so it's not like the biggest.
Yeah, that's still people size.
Yeah, but it's still cute.
True.
Yeah.
Although my brain made a connection as you said that, and I'm not sure if I should say this aloud or not. Are you ready for this?
Yes.
That reminds me of like some superhero Ultraman style. Okay, a meteor crashes and you grow to, massive size comparatively and transform, huh?
Yeah. I mean, I don't question physics. It did its thing, I guess. My bones didn't have any aches, like growth aches. I don't know. Must have been some
So the
weird.
berry was not full of bone hurting juice.
No, thankfully. And yes, my fur became clothing, Sakura. That's obviously what happened. Again, I didn't question the glowing fruit for it was in my tummy.
Also, you being 5 foot just made me realize those berries next to you, those are really big berries.
I figured that was your technology since y'all are kind of.
Yeah,
I have magic. I don't use technology.
The Big Squeak Garden's got some very interesting experiments going on,
Yeah. The chocolate is big because how else are they gonna eat it? I mean,
Right.
I'm just here.
I'm not allowed to eat the planet, so I gotta find some other source of food.
Yeah.
Someone has to hold you back.
Right.
Don't you know I'm like in this thing that's like almost the size of a talk show set. Like that's what they stole out of some building. I'm pretty sure I watched them one day.
This
Yeah,
was the original Daily Show set. Saru just decided to take it with him.
I mean, John Oliver, John Stewart, all the Johns or
listen,
whatever, they're not gonna stop
listen.
you.
They said take a souvenir on the way out, so I did.
They didn't say how big it had to be. That is true.
There
They
you
also
go.
didn't say to pay at the cash register.
There was a cash register.
I don't
It's not a
know.
souvenir, then, is it?
He took that too, to be fair.
Probably.
Oh,
I mean,
that's what's under the desk.
I had to fund the
Okay.
company somehow at the start, you know? You know? Oh, jeez. And people thinking, yeah, we thought the mouse was small, the chocolate is big. Yes, the chocolate and the table are very big. Lula's got a whole, suite back there.
Hell yeah. I would have to jump between the squares. It'd be like that, like a horror game or something.
Let's just hope the room's not
Shit.
warm, because then it wouldn't be jumping between the squares, it would be swimming.
Yeah, it would turn into a
Ooh.
swamp level. Status effect chocolated.
Are mice not good
covered
with
in
chocolate? This could be a Dark Souls poison swamp if they
Oh.
are.
I think the biggest hazard is the fact that she's now covered in chocolate. She does that. Because, tasty. Right.
There were a lot of emotions there.
And it seemed like a good few of them were fear or shock, huh?
Yes.
All right. So, as you know, brief touching on the backstory, brief touching on the Barry Mouse. I want to touch on a little detail you brought up as well, and just see if that's public knowledge or something willing to be shared or not yet. So, you mentioned that berries make very good dye for the hair.
Mm-hmm.
Has anybody witnessed the undyed hair yet on stream or in relation to any of that?
There were some lazy mornings, yes.
I see. So, what is the hair color underneath?
I'm just regular brunette, mousy brown. That's where the color comes from when they say your hair's a mousy brown. It's me.
It's you.
It's you.
It's me.
You know?
Maybe I can show you later.
I didn't realize I was in the presence of someone so famous to have a collar named after them.
Oh, no. No. I mean, obviously it was from my ancestors, but they were the ones who started it.
Saru, can I ask a question now, or do you want me to save my questions?
Go for it. If you got something relevant.
I don't know if you get this a lot, but I noticed it looking at your outfit, your hair. Were you inspired by the Wendy's girl for your, how you look, your fashion, all of that?
I didn't think about that. No, the big bow, like you got those Japanese anime girls. Okay. So the big bow I thought was really cute. I like that look. And then you got your farmer overalls and but my not really my family, but the orchard owners, they were of European descent, so the shirt, was kind of something they were rocking here and there, There were a lot of things that inspired the look.
Fair. I especially love the little green hair stem at the top of the head.
Yeah.
That just happened with the transformation.
That's actually not dye. We don't know why it's there. We actually think it's some blades of grass got lodged into her skull. We're not really sure.
Might be a tumor, like bulb growing leaves. I didn't.
Alien growth from the glowing berry.
Yeah, oh shit, there's a parasite.
Maybe that explains the violent impulses she claims she doesn't have.
We have a new Pikmin type.
I yank on it, what happens? I haven't done it yet.
Oh, you better guard your head real closely now, because you know once that starts, that never ends.
True.
They will go for the hair and be like, ah, yes, the yank cord, the green stem. I got a friend who has a leaf on their head, and everybody tries to steal that.
You'll have to change your note from "do not feed" to "do not pull the green leaf hair."
I could just put a
It's-
hat on, no one will see it.
Do not
Maybe a
steal
bucket.
the stem.
That would be funny though. I'll try trimming it. Maybe that'll be okay.
Do you need shears for that?
No, a lawnmower. No.
Oh,
Oh!
jeez. You gotta be real careful with that lawnmower.
Weed whacker.
Whack,
My
whack,
ears
whack.
Oh,
down,
yeah!
Oh yeah, keep the ears are you're gonna need a lot of just press down, tape them down to the
Just
head.
maneuver. Like,
It's a quick time event for your ears every time.
Oh, almost got me that time.
And there's a reason why a lot of mice got, a chunk taken out of one of their ears. They are not good at quick time events.
What they
Or
are. Have you
lawnmowers.
ever tried to catch a mouse with your bare hands? They're pretty fast. They're pretty good at it. Nimble.
Yes. Nimble.
Oh, the ones with chunk out of the ear? That means they got
Well, maybe
potbelly.
not those
Yeah.
ones. No, maybe not those ones.
I don't know. It could be a battle scar. They're like, I'm
That's
fast as fuck.
true.
You almost caught me.
Almost got me. Just went
But you
up
did
and, tried to fight one of those cat creatures, huh? And then
I mean, I have at least one cat friend, but I do keep an eye on them.
you keep an eye on them.
Mhm. I've read their stuff on Wikipedia.
Hmm.
I've
So,
read things.
you just gotta keep them at an arm's distance whenever they, start making comments on, ah, yes, the berries dye smells lovely today, or, they see the tail swaying and, cat instincts, their eyes sharpen.
Yeah, yeah. You see their pupils turn to slits. You're like, all right. Well, that tree over there, that looks scalable. I'm gonna go do that.
Oh, Sakura proposes an idea as well regarding the hair stem. Maybe it's like shooting off a Goliath's head in Borderlands. When you pluck the leaf, she goes angry violent mode.
Oh, yeah.
The hair stem is your self-control. That would mean the alien influence is self-control and violence is the base mouse lifestyle, which, I mean, I won't argue against, but...
Oh, no. Well, if y'all see me wearing a cute little hat, you'll know.
I see.
Yeah.
The hat of self-defense.
Gotta get a tailor to create that post haste. It'll have a steel insert or like a bucket hat inside.
Fully armored Lula, we know why.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, and it looks like, well, we are between main questions. We do have an add question being snuck in by Eduardo. Sanus, do you want to take it away with reading that one out?
Sure. Question for both mouses and the kaiju. What are your favorite things of being your species, either small or big, and if you could change it to which would be? That is very hard for me to translate properly. I think they're asking, what's your favorite thing of being your species, and do you prefer being small or big? If you could change something on your species or change your species, what would it be?
Yeah, it sounds about right to me.
Real. Being a mouse, that's nice.
Speak.
Lots of hidey holes. Food goes a long way. That sandwich that would take you maybe like a few bites, that'd be like a week's worth of food. Pretty sweet, thanks. Being small.
Yeah. And as far as potential species change, if you were to consider that in hypothetical alternate dimension Lula.
And
Well,
I already
AU.
became human-ish, but hmm, for a day, maybe a bird,
Bird.
just to
Your
fly.
the second thing that would come after you.
Yeah, exactly. I'd be my own enemy, I guess. Maybe I'd learn how to bird, and then I could avoid them better.
Bird Lula hunts mice to learn how to dodge mice hunting birds.
So this
Yeah.
is what I taste like. I'm delicious.
I'll spare my family. They'll be okay.
Oh, I wonder
Our
what
annoying
happens
cousins,
if I
though, who
add
knows?
some berry to this mouse, huh?
Just dip it in. Dip it in a puddle of smooshed berry.
Right.
Maybe I'll roll in it and I'll be a berry bird. Bird berry. I
Ah,
don't know.
berry bird.
Burberry.
I'll be berry
Burberry.
birdie. I like alliteration.
Fair. This is always fun. I suppose I'll continue along with the both mice answering that. And hello
Hi,
Sharku.
Sharku.
Welcome
Hi,
to break.
Charku.
Depending on how long your break is and how quick we can get this answered, we will ask your question then. So I'll answer a little bit quickly. As a mouse that's big, I just like the confusion on people's face when there is a big mouse in particular. Like, oh, you see a mouse, you think small. And then mouse steps on the building next to you and you're like, oh no. Right.
Yeah.
And
And then even more confusion when they notice that they're being devoured by said giant mouse.
right. Oh, I could not tell you how many cats go, no, this is backwards, I eat you, while they're getting nommed up.
Oh.
Right.
Oh,
But
shoot.
if I could change species for a day or whatever, I feel like I'd have to go with the most basic of the dude answers. Ah, yes, wolf. Give me the wolf ears. Because the
Makes sense for
Fenrir
your lore.
connections, yeah, Fenrir connections. But also, like, then I could just, go awoo and be free. Woo. Instead of
Oh.
squeak.
It just doesn't have the same ring to it.
Or volume.
A squeak.
A squeak. It just sounds like, a death cry or, I've been stepped on.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Like a rubber ducky.
Right. It's not quite an awoo. Mm-hmm.
Then I guess I can answer now.
Yep.
I enjoy, first off, because my species of kaiju is a custom one, I just enjoy the adaptability that I can give with it. Whatever I want, I could really kind of just throw on. It's like, this makes sense for the character and the thing. The big part I enjoy just because it's very interesting to see people's reactions when, almost like you, it's like, oh, a big mouse, but more like, oh, that's a very large woman.
That is a
Hey,
very
yo.
big lady.
What? How? What?
That's no moon, and there's two of them.
Exactly. And if I could change it, if I would change it for a day, I would go, have I said this before, but I would go dragon.
Target.
It's kind of a cop-out answer for me because it's literally just a small step to the left. But I like dragons.
I suppose that'd be like if we said, all right, we will become hamster.
Hamster or rat.
Right.
Hamster. Eat mice. So maybe I could do that next after my bird escapade.
All the carnage and small eat small world.
You don't have an evil arc, you have an owl arc.
Yeah. Ooh, an owl would be cool.
Become fish.
All right. Sneaking this in to see if Sharku's still here. So, Sharko has a question, and while she's on break, we'll sneak this in now. She wants you to pick one face from this list to be like, what is your mood today? How are you
Oh my
feeling? And I have sent this
god.
picture to you in the group DM as well, so.
Oh my god. Okay, let me. Uh, what is a
there's
gooby snooper?
there's a lot of options here, huh?
Where of my
Yeah.
face?
This is the Romeo chart. This is all
Oh
pictures of
my
her dog.
god. That's adorable.
Ah.
hmm
Um,
Can I answer this
I'm
too?
Oh yeah, absolutely, absolutely.
I'd say the
I'm
first one there on the top left.
Insane.
insane.
Yeah, I love that one. That's super cute.
I'm like in the gooby snooper because I don't know what it means, but I like it.
That's a pretty good name.
You
Gooby
just
Snooper.
like the face. They're just a goober snoopert there, you know.
Yeah, I'm feeling gooby snooper.
Just a goober snoopert. You know. I'm feeling a little bit on the enlightened right now,
Yeah.
but I feel like for the meme we could probably see that bottom right one, not the far bottom right one. That one's we don't need to acknowledge the one that you should not stare at for too long if you value your life. But the other one, you see that one?
Oh no.
Yeah.
You thinking what I'm thinking then? 'Cause we could
Yeah.
finagle. All right, so Lula, we're gonna scoot you out to the roof real quick.
What?
Yeah, we're gonna
Yeah,
scoot
yeah,
you out to
yeah.
the roof.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right. So, uncomfortably close, huh?
Oh, in my
A
face.
little bit much, huh? Boy. So,
Ah.
hello, Lula. Loom. All
Funny,
right, I'm
funny.
gonna.
Here we go. That's what you probably would see normally.
Just big chest timer.
There you go.
Hey.
Oh.
You don't mind the chests, huh? You don't mind the chests.
There's less teeth on the chest, so I think that helps.
Well,
But I mean, just a nibble, huh? Right.
Oh, yeah, I won't nibble.
right.
Ooh. Bye. All right. Oh, right. I do have that technology, huh? Let's see. Is it a?
There you go.
Just a little lick to get the berry flavor, right? Yeah. All right. Let's get back into the set though.
Dad, I recommend it. 10
Someone
out
had
of 10.
asked, as a mouse, I must know an important question. Favorite cheese?
Oh, cheese question.
Camembert. Camembert's my favorite.
All right. Oh,
Shit's good. Soft.
I like the really sharp cheeses that go well with meats and crackers and all that.
Mm.
Like, it may be basic, but real good sharp cheddars are they're the sharp options you get in a charcuterie board. Good. But
Yeah,
the odd one. I like blue cheese in the context of avocado and sriracha for burgers.
Oh.
Like
So you had blue cheese.
Yeah.
The burgers?
Blue cheese, avocado, sriracha, all three of them.
Huh.
You can't leave out a hot sauce, an avocado, or the blue cheese if you put them on. That's what my brain thinks. They're together or they ain't.
That's fair.
Mm-hmm.
I haven't tried that yet. See, I usually do for burgers like provolone or Colby Jack. Yeah. But
Fair.
for like casual snacking, like on crackers, Camembert.
Fair. Oh, if it's just the cheese alone, like mozzarella for me. But pepper jack
yeah.
on sandwiches if it's just the one cheese and not like a weird combo.
I just like cheese. I don't have.
Yeah, I mean, it really
I don't like blue cheese, but
fair and valid.
I just like other cheese. She's pretty good.
Cheese curds. Oh, you're so right.
As well.
Cheese curds.
Another question snuck in. A very important question. Favorite type of bread? Asked by Eduardo, the Lord of Bread.
Sourdough,
Sourdough's really good.
right?
Like, if general available, sourdough, I agree. If it's like fresh made, we're at a restaurant and they bring out the free bread, that's pretty good.
True.
Because that's, fresh and nice.
Warm
Wait,
bread.
what? I gotta. There's gonna be things popping up. Don't worry about it.
And otherwise, pan dulce, sweet bread
Oh,
with the little sugar crusting. That's just nice to have every now and then, huh?
is it like beignets
Um,
or
well,
like totally?
so as far as it, oh.
I brought Sharku here.
Sharku has manifested.
Don't worry about the hair. It's a little messed up right now.
A little scuff. Yeah, go. I'm here indeed, Sharku. You are there. Behold the shark. Pondoche, Mexican sweetbread. You ever see the bread with the cross-hatched colored frosting type of stuff on it?
Maybe.
Maybe.
I'll
All
have
right,
to
let
look
me hunt down a picture for you.
It's a
Yeah.
bread. A
It's a
bread.
boy indeed.
It's
She
a
do go boy
bread.
boy.
Boy. Pat the sharku is what Eduardo said.
I don't have hands. I don't have hands to do it.
All right.
Booby pet.
I could do that. Hold on. I got
This
that. I got that.
Let's see. I'll send the Pandolce picture in the group chat for y'all.
okay.
We had a sweet bread.
Oh yeah.
Those are really good.
Okay, yeah.
And there's the pezzo.
There you go. Headrest.
All right, let's see. Oh, see, Sharko. I need to add a chibi redeem now that I think both. Now that I think it, both it. About it. Now that I think about it. Thanks again for that, Sanus.
You're welcome. I can send you a better one that will actually work with the model, your base model. But that's a thing for not this stream.
Yep. That is a later thing. But Sharku does have one more question before we get back on track with things. And Lula, we're gonna have some strong opinions about this one if you once you get learned about it.
What?
The question is Alberta?
Like Canada?
Yeah, in Canada, Alberta.
I haven't been.
Did you know that they have a kill on site rat policy?
Oh.
Alberta is rat free.
No, but you don't have to worry. You're a mouse.
That's true. But my heart.
You would have to trust the Canadians to know the difference between a rat and a mouse on site.
That is true.
In a rat-free domain.
I wonder why. I'm gonna look that up. My curiosity is piqued.
It probably does include mice. Yeah, mice are
there
probably.
There are anti-rat propaganda posters that were posted around Alberta. Because I think it was due to infestation or, crop issues caused by rat, where they don't want any rats to grow.
Any animal that was likely to destroy crops or livestock, so mice would be included.
Oh no.
So, Alberta does not welcome us.
Damn. Okay, I've been to Toronto and Vancouver, and I'm good. I'm good there. I'm good. They were fine. They were polite, so I'll stick to those places.
Yep.
I did not know that.
1942.
Jeez.
Going back to the World War Rat era.
That was a time I read it in the history books. My great grandmother told me about it.
That was before she was crushed.
By farming equipment.
Oh, and I see Reed posted something in my server that I have to share here real quick as well. On the topic earlier, Lula, you needing to armor up to defend your little hair thing, huh? There do be rodent armor shared in a meme image.
Oh, hell yeah.
Alright. Oh. Arku says, it's
Oh, that's pretty
fine.
cool.
She will escort any rodent through that hellscape that is Alberta.
Good.
Shark escort makes many people feel safe.
Yeah.
And many others feel incredibly endangered.
You
I
know?
mean, I guess I'm glad I didn't decide to become a fish, right?
True. Though she is easily distracted and you are berry scented, so
More of a scratch and sniff. You gotta touch me first. No.
oh, she's escorting you around. She, got you picked up, huh?
True.
All right. I think that covers that chunk of chat questions and food related questions as well. So let me skim real quick. Yeah, we're good. All right. In that case, the next section of the question.
Yeah.
Lula, you mentioned that you have used this strange invention known as the internet to play video games and communicate with people.
Yeah.
Would you say you've had plenty of experiences with streaming then? Are there any good or bad that stand out to you that you would like to share?
Uh, I'm pretty glad I haven't like had any bad experiences myself.
Mm-hmm.
At least nothing that stands out. Like, of course, you get the occasional like ad person or whatever.
Yeah.
I mean, there was one time I accidentally kind of did something bad to someone's stream, but it was
Oh.
also hilarious. I rated them, but I
Uh-huh.
guess somehow it triggered like a cascade of bots, and
Oh
suddenly they had
no.
400 more followers.
Oh no.
Yeah,
I
so
feel
there was
like you can't be to
that.
blame for that one though. That
But it was right
You
after
brought
I
the
rated.
you brought the mouse swarm.
I really did. It was
Oh
so bad.
jeez.
It was funny. They're like, I don't know if I should celebrate a milestone or not.
Yeah,
It's
it's
like I don't know.
that one's a little bit like we're probably not sneaking in that milestone, huh? That's
Yeah,
oh jeez.
it was right after I rated, so I'm
Mhm,
like, God damn it.
mhm.
Um,
Yeah. Oh jeez.
as for good times, when I can collab and stuff, that's always fun.
I'll be right
Streaming with
back.
people.
Oh, take your time.
Her head's gonna be cold now.
Oh jeez. The
Um,
cold of Canada will get back to the shark.
right?
I'm going to disappear for just a moment. Won't be
Okay.
long.
That revolving door will spit you right back out. It's okay.
Eventually, there is no escape.
Exactly. But just meeting
Mhm.
everyone and seeing like how close people have gotten, because as an adult, it's hard to friend people otherwise. And when you work at home, you don't really have like coworkers you can talk to their
Yeah.
face. Um, so streaming's nice because it gives you people you can like talk to live at least.
Mm-hmm.
You know.
Even if
So
life can get in the way of trying to talk up with people, you got friends.
yeah, yeah, but I mean, at least like there's the communities, the Discord, the Twitter. You can
Mhm.
share memes. You can like I've made so many friends and have learned their funny quirks, and then when they stream, it's funny to throw shit at them or like
Right. Oh, I can not count the number of concussions I've gotten from those comments, Lula.
yeah, it's fun though. It's fun.
It's fun. It's
Like
fun.
you give them shit, and they'll take it and they'll laugh, and then they can give it right back. I mean, I have so
Yeah.
many berries
How many berries have
tossed
landed
at
on your
me.
head, oh?
Yeah, I have to like shower every stream, juice
We're
out,
just
like at
making
least
sure your hair stays dyed.
That's true. That's true.
Hmm.
But yeah, I mean, it's been fun. I like it, and then just trying new games, or at least even games that I might not have the time to play. I
Hmm.
can watch someone else play it. Like, oh, I'm actually interested in that, but I don't think I'll be able to play it anytime soon. So I'll just watch it through someone else, which
Fair,
is nice
fair.
too.
It does have a lot
Yeah.
of that overlap with the gaming, huh?
Yeah, so it's like I feel like I've kind of played some games when I haven't because of that.
Gaming vicariously.
Yeah. So it's been nice streaming.
Oh,
Oh,
Sharku is
have
being
fun,
dragged back to
Sharku.
work. Good luck. You got this, Sharku. You got this. Ay, ay. All right. So, the one scuffed experience with the follow bot swarm when you raid, huh?
Yeah,
That
that was funny.
like that's not quite what I was
Ah.
expecting because normally it's the stories of like, okay, the all the yes, do you want to buy followers? Click my link. That.
Yeah, I get those, but I mean, they don't really bother me as like that. I'm just like,
Mhm.
I actually try to troll them. In fact, or I'm like, if you're still there, oh man, that's so cool. Shit, I should click that. Yeah. Okay, cool, 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 cool. And then I block them. Like,
Right, right. Now, I do
no
think
point.
there's actually been a bit of an incident recently as well regarding the chat spam. Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry, I was laughing at Shark Dude. She's like, love you, by the way, Lula. So
Sanus
I was
is
like,
already
oh,
gone.
okay,
Oh, there she goes, huh? She has to blame the stupid tiny phone for, the typing mistakes, huh?
It makes sense so in hindsight. I'm
Mm-hmm,
like,
mm-hmm.
oh yeah, okay.
Yeah, are
Anyways,
you familiar with what happened with a lot of the stream extensions like Pando and one of the stream alert things?
what happened with it?
Yeah.
I mean, I know of Pando. I had it briefly, but then there were no mices, so I got rid of it.
Okay, it's good that you got rid of it
Oh
because if
yeah.
it still had permissions on your channel, it was recently compromised.
Oh no.
And it has gone full on bad with some messages being like, ah, yes, hacked by this person, click this Discord link. And
Oh.
some of them have been a lot less fortunate with the messages that get sent because some of it's like, ah, yes, full on racist hate crime messages
Oh
being
jeez.
sent with the streamer's own account through those permissions.
Oh.
So, yeah, Pando, it has gotten the suffering.
Well, the good thing is, I think at least I have enough regulars who pretty much see me
Yeah,
that
yeah.
if they did start saying that stuff, I wouldn't think it was them directly.
I mean,
And I
the fact is, it'd say it in your voice on your stream with, the text chat. Like, it would use your channel because that's the permissions Pando had when it got compromised.
thought you meant like it would take other people. Oh.
No, it would be your streaming, and then suddenly it looks like you posted in chat extremely racist hate crime.
Oh jeez. Well, I would hope
Yeah.
my friends would know that wasn't me too.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh. But that's been going around and is like, oh, on the topic of, bots going crazy, that's what comes to my brain.
Jesus, I didn't know about that. I've not
Yeah.
had that, thankfully, but
It's very
oof.
fortunate. Like, when you said you had Pando, I was like, oh no. Oh, you got rid of it. Good.
Briefly, yeah, yeah, yeah. I
Mm-hmm.
wanted to see if there was a mousy pet.
Yeah, yeah. Welcome back, Sanus.
Hi. I'm ordering food.
Oh.
I decided
Mm.
that looking at this delicious looking mouse, Wendy's mouse, I'm going to get Wendy's.
As long as it's not the mouse itself, right?
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
mean, is if you get a fruit salad on the side,
Yeah. I think they have a strawberry salad, actually.
They used to have a wild berry where it was like
Ooh,
Yeah,
blackberry,
yeah, yeah.
strawberry
oh, the
stuff.
berries.
I used to work at a Wendy's and I put
uh,
together those salads a lot.
no stranger to you handling berries and moving them about, then, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And when there was a
No, I'm
mouse in
part
there,
of.
we would let her out safely. out back, away from the other bigger mouse up front,
Beep,
asking if they could
five,
buy that
four,
one.
squeak. All right.
No, Sanus can do like 20 salads with one like she just sprinkles the salad between her fingers and makes like 20 right there.
Yeah, perfect.
Right.
The
Yeah.
hard part was, the roof repairs they would make whenever I would leave.
True.
The mess that would come from when I sprinkled and made those 20 salads. Well, the rest of the leaves went everywhere else.
Right. And
That's
then you
when
gotta
you
have
hire.
customers.
And then
Yeah,
the
true.
case of the missing thousands of chicken nuggets. They never solved it. I have no idea where it went.
I feel like I have an idea, but we'd have to consult with Ness on that one.
Yeah, that's true.
she admits it. She admits it.
That was me. So yeah.
That was me.
So, question for the small mouse, Pat or
Yes.
the big mouse? I guess Pat, and by Pat, I would have to like physically drape myself on their head and then like scratch to Pat.
That's fair. That is good times.
I mean, would be ineffective,
It would be ineffective, but sometimes it's just fun to, gnaw 'em at the sky. All right. Let's see. Oh,
Sorry, you can't eat. I'm sorry, you can't eat her. She's too precious. She must be protected.
I see. So you're going to be the one crafting the helmet for her.
Yes, sure. She could use one of my scales.
Oh, kaiju scale armor. Very good.
Very good.
Yeah.
Very indeed.
Protects you from all sorts of attacks. Anytime missiles dropped on you, bullets, all of that, you'll be safe.
I'm just gonna go hang out in a peaceful orchard.
I mean, if Monster Hunter rules apply, Kaiju's got to be way up there on the rank, and like, we see how big those creatures try to be, and then we look at Sanus, is like,
Fatalis has nothing on me.
Right. So that's got to be some top grade stuff you're getting, Lula.
Sweet.
All right. Let's see. So my next question, with relation to your experience streaming and your experience just being a VTuber in general, is are there any communities you've been involved with either prior to streaming or since you started streaming that you've had good or bad experiences with?
So I just kind of like threw myself onto Twitter and followed cute like models and stuff and people who were streaming. I even came across why is her name blanking out of my head now? The Cheestress. Our lovely and
the holy cheese.
Zumi.
Yeah.
Zumi. Yeah.
The high cheese.
I remember I was thinking, oh hey, a fellow mouse. Let me watch and kind of get a vibe for how people are, and like she's a little bit of a degen too, so it's like all right. Like this is good.
Degen is permitted for mice. Yes.
Yeah. And then I liked some people's voices, so I would stick around. I'm like, oh, I like this voice. I'm gonna watch this person and join their Discord, their communities. Some of them were small like me because I didn't want to, I guess, take on like a celebrity, or at least I was intimidated a little bit, I guess. So I kind of went with smaller VTubers too. And since then, we've all kind of grown together, so it's really cute. Yeah, like
that's cute.
Just them adding new things and like watching them add emotes, just like me, or watching their layout change or their models upgrade, and it's like we're all kind of just growing and changing together. But not like any one particular community. I just kind of like joined 2 or 3, and now I'm in so many on Discord at least.
So you just kind of scatter about, see people go, ooh, interesting, and then sneak in and see what's going on.
Yeah, I mean, I try to keep in like contact with them all, but the good thing is some of us we're just part of this giant net where we all know each other now too.
Mm-hmm.
Like I would raid somebody, and then like those people watching me would see them, and then they'd follow them, and then they'd get to know them, and then they would raid me, and oh yeah, so like
Mm-hmm.
it's
That's
actually kind of fun how many communities kind of like mesh together.
love
We
that.
even know flesh tubers, like, ew, what?
The
No.
flesh tuber.
The fleshies.
I still hate that name because it sounds disgusting.
I know, I do that on purpose. It's
Oh,
funny, but nah.
that sounds like some analog horror stuff going on.
Yes.
The flesh tubers going after you.
Now I want to see a VTuber become the flesh tuber. And it's just a mound of goo.
No.
Oh, that'd be
That
such a
would
good
be
bit.
See, when you asked this question, I laughed because my first thought was your response being, "Yeah, I was actually into slam rap. That was the community I was into. I love like destroying people rapping at them." She just comes in, I'm all sweet and innocent, but in reality, my dark side is I'm really good at insulting people through rap.
I can, but I don't do that to anyone who doesn't deserve it.
Oh, it is
Oh, yeah.
reserved
There
for
we
the
go.
punishment, so.
If they come at me, I'm gonna not publish that video, because it just
That's
gets
going
me.
on the other account.
Yeah.
So this is what gets Lula having 4-hour documentaries made about her, huh?
Yeah.
The things this mouse said you will not believe. Stay tuned as we go into a deep dive on LulaMariMouse.
And then it's just a candid shot of your model with like a do-rag on your head. You look like you've been like on all sorts of drugs.
The image goes black and white. It's still shot. Dramatic.
If you think this is exaggeration, look at this emote she had in her own server. And it's just, your high emote, though.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Hey, it was 420. I had to celebrate.
Right.
I mean, yes, I do like to stream high sometimes. It's just, it makes me giggle.
I could not. I don't mind it, but I'm a lightweight. You can, if Ness is in the chat, she can confirm this. The last time I did anything like that, I was sitting in a chair. In one moment, I was okay. The next moment, I felt like I was dying. I was falling. It was awful.
No.
I needed to like sit away from stuff. I was freaking out.
Oh, jeez.
And that was just from half a gummy.
Oh, no.
How strong was the gummy?
We don't talk about how strong that gummy actually was. Yes.
Ay.
Yeah, and with booze, drinking, I'm such a lightweight. I might be a big kaiju, but it doesn't take much to get me gone. Oh, there.
Oh.
Yeah.
Bottoms up, huh?
Is that an angry orchard because you like the orchard so much?
or
or are you okay with beer?
I mean, I like some beer.
Yeah,
Usually like
there we
light
go.
beer. Ichiban, Sapporo, like Thai beer. A lot of Asian beers are like the lighter kind of beer I like.
I don't think I've tried a beer I've liked yet, so I might need a recommendation on one.
Yeah.
I usually
don't
get,
ask
like,
me.
Whiskey.
You like whiskey?
I like whiskey.
The only whiskey I've had is Fireball. I prefer rum. I like rum.
I haven't had Fireball. I've had like mango
Fireball's candy.
habanero whiskey. I've had some salted caramel whiskey. That was good.
Interesting how many flavors they come up with.
Right. The fact that you put anything with whiskey and alcohol and people will do it.
It depends on how far gone you are. I guess you don't care either way.
Oh, if you want how far gone, I've seen some, there's this one barkeeper YouTuber who, does a whole bunch of mixes, and they had a water jug filled with like 5 different types of alcohol and then like Kool-Aid. And just like, yes, here we go. We made drinks for the whole party. It's like, that's a lot. That's a lot of that's intended to get people on the floor, huh?
Yeah. Recommendation: if you are going to try beers, avoid all chocolate beer. It sounds like it would be good, but it is the most bitter thing you'll have in your life.
It
I
is
feel like
just the
coffee
cocoa,
alcohols
huh?
are weird too.
Ugh.
Alcohols that are supposed to taste like coffee can be a little sometimes good and sometimes just no. Like, ugh.
Would it?
The rum that I get, Kraken, they do a
Oh,
coffee
cracking.
flavor. It's pretty good. That's what I had for my
That's
last
good.
drinking stream, and I mixed it with a bit of Pepsi, and it tastes
Mm,
like I was drinking
what?
coffee.
So my brain's
See,
not 100% on this, so I'm gonna ask see if either you are all familiar with this.
yes,
So
remember to drink responsibly.
yes, please do drink responsibly.
Sorry, go on.
With the context of alcohol and coffee, alcohol as far as terms go, isn't it? It's like downer slows the heart rate, relaxes the body in some, methods, and generally works that way. Whereas other stuff like caffeine would be referred to as an upper energy drinks, where it's supposed to spike the heart rate, get awake and body active in some manner.
Yeah, yeah.
Which is why you shouldn't mix alcohol and energy drinks.
Well,
Um,
it's the caffeine. If you want to know more of the physiology of it, caffeine kind of, you know why you have to pee a lot when you drink coffee or soda? It's because it kind of replaces the water, or at least gets the water out of your bloodstream a little bit, so you can kind of dehydrate yourself with enough caffeine.
Okay.
And then, of course, if you're drinking alcohol and you don't have that water to cushion it, then you can.
So it's a dehydration risk, not another
yeah.
risk, huh? Although I have heard some stories about, people getting heart attacks and heart problems who already had conditions when they do.
Yeah, I mean that's. I mean, if you've ever been crossfaded, like you've had alcohol and
Oh
you know,
God, I
yeah, weed.
refuse. I've
I've
seen too
done
many
it.
bad things.
It's not bad. At least for me, I control it though. But it's more so just dehydration, and hence why like Four Loko was really bad.
Okay,
Um,
okay.
Four Loco's
yeah,
really bad, also because it tastes really bad.
yeah. But they're like, oh, make sure you stay hydrated and you drink some coffee or soda. You're doing the opposite, you know.
I see, I see. So that's an actual take on that rumor and urban legend I've been hearing, huh?
Mm-hmm. There's
Okay.
also like why people like coffee and cigarettes together too, but that's a whole different thing.
My lungs would not survive even attempting to smoke. I see
Same.
smoke across the room and I'm like, I
You're
need to
supposed
leave
to
the zip
smoke
code.
cigarettes? I thought you eat them. Mine, I've been doing this wrong my entire life.
Oh, that's what the chew tobacco gets you.
That's why I
Yeah.
keep getting incredibly sick. I thought it was because I was getting sick. Ah, this is completely wrong.
Hey, Amano.
But I'm
All right,
with
but
you on
did
that.
did you at
I
least
could not
chew
handle it.
them, or did you chew them or swallow them whole with the unfortunate accidents?
Had some
Well,
chocolate.
call him. I'm so big. A regular cigarette is it's a. I can't even see it. I just handful. Just
And then some, big shot sitting behind their solid diamond desk goes, wow, that was a big transaction all of a sudden. Who just bought
Yeah, right.
200 packs a day?
Note from co-host: cigarettes are bad. Don't
Very
smoke them.
bad.
Don't eat them.
Do not do anything with tobacco. It's
This is all a
addictive.
bit. We're all having fun here.
Plus, if
So
you
drink
chew
responsibly.
tobacco, that's
Don't
mouth
Yeah.
smoke
cancer.
irresponsibly. Yeah. Cigarettes are not chocolate, Amano. Do not do not be deceived.
uh, ay, ay, ay. Yeah, as with all things, if you're gonna do anything, do it responsibly and check your local laws.
Yeah.
And if you're not gonna do it responsibly, make sure you record it.
I know. Well, I guess that's evidence for the court case when it comes through. Huh?
Either it's a court case or you're gonna get really, really, really famous on the internet.
Or both.
True.
And don't listen to me. I'm not good for advice with this.
Yeah. I'm sure a lawyer will love that you recorded it, just not your lawyer.
Yeah.
Don't worry, I don't have a lawyer. The only one to be upset about it is me and my family.
True. Oh, jeez. Let's see. Where were we before all the substances conversation?
Let's talk about heroin.
Aye. So my city's been installing some purple lights around, and I think that has to do something with that.
Alright, but that would be really cool if it was like it made them glow if they did it.
Well, that'd be too effective. This is just to be like,
That's
okay, it's blue so they can't see the vein to shoot up on a sidewalk.
That makes sense.
Oh, jeez. Okay.
Yeah.
Damn.
Oh, jeez. Right. Ah, that's where we were. We were talking about community interactions, and then we got hard derailed into alcohol, smoking, and drugs.
That's a whole different community.
My bad.
True. It's a very different community. Let's see. All right, let me skim chat to see if we missed anything relevant there. Let's see. We talking about an SCP VTuber flesh monster. Jeez. Remembering Sanus's drunk stream. Yep. Drink responsibly. Hello, people. And Tails Doll asking, and I'm assuming this is targeted towards the kaiju in the room, why smoke when can breathe fire normally? Right?
Because inhaling fire does not feel good. But neither does smoke. I don't smoke, I can't tell you.
All right. So, our next question. We've discussed the communities you're involved in, and apparently the alcohol and all that. So, I don't imagine we're going to find too many alcohol-related things, but you can never be too sure with this next question. Lula, what are some of the major inspirations and influences on you becoming a streamer, would you say? Be it, people, events, or otherwise.
I mean, kind of harkening back to the being like kind of bored at home, kind of thing, but then also knowing they existed, like some of the big ones, like Iron Mouse and all of them and stuff. And then, it's like, again, with the Twitter account, I had like no model, no design. I just created one to like see what it was like. Typed in VTuber, looked at models, looked at people, saw some really cute things, saw how they interacted with people. And I think this was, last year there was like a big boon, I want to say. Well, hold on.
She's getting something down there.
Yeah, I'm getting something. Hold on.
While we're having technical issues, I ordered Wendy's, and I just got it. And again, this is not the first time. They sent me my buns separate, the hamburger patties in a separate container, and the cheese and the bacon in another separate container. They didn't put it together.
Oh no.
I just got the buns. It's just not, I don't know, they keep doing this to me.
Is there a checkbox that you need to click for them to assemble the sandwich?
Maybe, I guess.
Hey, I'm ready.
I'm
crawling back up. Hold on.
Crawling back up. She returned.
Crawling back up.
Oh my goodness, she's beautiful.
There she be.
I like the bottom when you're floating. Oh goodness.
Ah.
Wow.
I know. I think. Whatever you were getting in that Wendy's order, it may have had some side effects radiating off it.
Are you the one that took apart my burger and then gave it to me in pieces?
I might have been in the bag just a moment ago.
That's why there's a hole at the bottom. Oh my goodness.
Oh, jeez.
My irradiated French fry.
That explains it. I was
Ah,
hungry. I tried to slip a fry and shit. All right.
the side effects are included. All right. Well, let's see. Where were we before you stole the irradiated French fry?
Oh,
Discussing your
influences.
influences.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, I don't know. I don't really have any like specific people. It was just kind of like just seeing how people interacted with each other, their designs, their hype, their support for each other, like seeing all the people with their release, like their model release, and the number of comments and retweets and love, and I was like, oh, okay, this seems like a decent, like, drama-free place to join.
Oh. Hmm.
I know, at least at first, like I wasn't in deep or anything, so, like, at least from the
Mm-hmm.
surface. Of course, all communities have drama, but I haven't really
Ugh.
dealt with any myself, since I've joined, so
Keep it that
I
way.
Yeah.
yeah,
You
I
here's
plan to.
my advice for any aspiring VTubers or current VTubers: keep your opinions to yourself. Lay low. Don't comment on other drama posts. Just ride along and be happy with what you're doing.
And
Literally what I
also,
do.
don't be like me and just be unfortunate with some of your friend choices, apparently.
Yeah.
It's
Because,
okay.
I had the lovely experience of dealing with 3 separate counts of grooming,
Oof.
right? 3 different people. So it's like, oh, hey, that's a depression.
Yeah, I mean, how would you know though until the person? Like that could be anyone you know IRL even, like not saying it is, but that could
It really has been an anyone you know situation for the people I knew, because it's like, oh, okay, one of them, alright, it makes sense you were always, hypersexual and weird. Though, they were a good friend until I learned that, and then they vanished off the internet. And then a whole bunch of others were
okay.
like, I never suspected it, but also, what the fuck?
Yeah, that's what I mean. It could just
Mm-hmm.
be anyone you don't know. Or hell, I mean, you could have someone I'm trying to think of something crazy. You could know someone who gets off stomping on eggs or popping balloons. Like that's a thing. But, they just
Eh?
some of them are less harmful than others, you know? So,
Mm-hmm.
yeah. So,
It's
eh,
just, with the VTuber community, we gotta put a big old flashing warning. If you are not
mhm.
18, do not lie about it and do not interact with anybody who does 18 plus content.
Yeah.
Respect the terms and the rules of the communities, or else you're getting everybody in trouble.
Yeah, exactly. Like, it's one thing to lurk on somebody's stream if you're a minor, that's I mean, let's be real, when we were all younger, we probably saw sussy things but it's a whole other when
Mm,
you're pretending to be them and interacting with them, and that's where it's like, nah.
yeah, oh, we gotta put a PSA out about you because no, do not.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
Thankfully, though, at least in my case, because I kind of keep my head down publicly, like on Twitter.
Mm-hmm.
Cause yeah, I hate certain politicians, and at least previous ones. And was happy the other week when, yeah, or was it last week? I don't know. But anyways,
Oh,
you know what I mean?
jeez.
You just like, yeah, we all have our opinions, but don't speak them unless you want repercussions. Either way,
There's
if
a
you don't
good
want
Yeah.
to
quote for that.
Fuck you,
attract
Ronald
drama.
Reagan. How
Yeah.
dare.
Reaganomics, man, fuck shit
Oh,
up.
jeez.
I think it was Nixon who introduced the 40-hour work week with like the unpaid lunch. So fuck
Oh
him. Just saying,
jeez,
but
oh jeez.
just
Yeah, it's fine.
saying. But
We
anyways,
can say bad things about people that are not relevant anymore. It's fine.
that's true. We
They're
can do
not
that. The
relevant.
relevant, like, if you want to say it, you can say whatever the fuck you want. Just know there's consequences.
And I'll-
You
if
might
we're
make someone mad.
if we're punching
Yeah.
backwards, let's go all the way back. Christopher Columbus, why you gotta be finding this place, huh?
Oh my god.
Why you gotta be starting this timeline? No.
Oh my. Oh
It
my god.
does bring up a lot of good history questions, but I don't know if that's like gonna be eating up time and stream or not, so I won't ask them.
That could be its own stream, I guess, like a fun
Could be a fun-
debate or
Yeah.
something. Talk.
we'll have time later if Lula wants to dig into it, huh?
If we remember.
But
ADHD. Hell of a drug.
as long and the short, opinions are like assholes. Everybody has one, but you don't need to share them on the internet. Right?
And if you do, don't be surprised by the gawking.
Right. Oh, geez. So.
But that's also why it's nice when you friend people that you
Mhm.
can kind of open up with as well. Not saying you can't be yourself at all, but just kind of get a feel for your people, and then whether you consider them friends or acquaintances.
Just as long as there's behind closed doors conversations, and then there's we're live on stream talking about heroin and assholes conversations, huh? Uh-huh.
Now this is a topic I can get into. Injecting heroin into an asshole.
Oh no, Sanus.
Well, that's it would bypass the first past metabolism and hit you.
Yeah.
I feel like that would also be incredibly fatal, incredibly fast.
Well, it's because you have the same tissue that you
But
do in
you'll-
your mouth, which is super absorbent.
Jeez.
You'll go. You might go faster, but you'll have a good ride out.
Yeah.
Again, repeating myself earlier, don't listen to me. Don't do drugs. Drugs are bad.
I I knew we were in for a wild ride anytime it was, the Lula interview. Sanus is just adding more fuel to the fire.
God damn it.
We talked about, communities and opening up and stuff like that, making friends. You can ask Saru here. When I first jumped in, when he asked to interview me over a year ago, I am such a different person now from what I was then.
Absolutely.
I used to use a voice changer because I was afraid of how people would feel about me. I was a lot more shy and closed up. But now I'm here, talking about assholes, heroin, getting drunk.
Yeah.
Finding that safe place that is what you need. It's what you need.
Yep.
Yeah,
Then you can be yourself.
classic, original Sanus when I first met her was like, she was very borderline to the ooh-woo levels of wholesome and self, like, yes, this is the little quiet talk sometimes, huh? And now, Sanus has fully embraced the fact that massive kaiju towers over everybody, all the shenanigans.
I can't say I'm a full lewd tuber, but I'm a lewd poster.
Yeah.
True.
You're not say so, but you're not lewd. You're just this comfy in between.
I'm say-sent.
Say-sent.
That means I'm not say-so. Say-sent.
Okay.
I'm just fun.
That's the word.
Also, I have to respond to this one in chat. Mizi, do not inject the jet fuel. I do not care what Remnant 2 says. Do not inject the jet fuel. It is flammable. It is not calories that you can use.
I see.
I know. I like lewdsome.
Lewdsome. Yeah, that's a good way to express me. Lewdsome.
Yeah.
Right.
I'm not gonna like go into full details, but if I get a good nice picture of,
Yep.
Someone from above taking a nice overhead shot of my cleavage, I'll post it. I'll do it. Heck yeah.
I've definitely heard of some incidents with cameramen while you're changing. Yep, yep.
Yeah.
Oh my.
Oh my,
Oh.
indeed.
I
Eh,
have a redeem on my channel. This outfit, because it brings up that I have to be careful when I wear this outfit. The redeem on it is it's a upshot of me stepping on a camera. This
Mhm.
particular outfit does not have underwear.
Oh.
Now,
Yeah.
mind you, this is a Vroid model. There's literally nothing there.
Mhm.
If I were to take my shirt off right now, I'd look like a Barbie doll. But it's still I don't wear this outfit much because of that. I don't want to act, I don't know if I'll get in trouble for it,
Mhm.
but just in case. I love this outfit. Love it.
It is a nice outfit.
Thank you.
Mhm. Mhm. But yeah, stepping on things and going, yes, full commando right on the screen. Not exactly Twitch happy. I think
Our
I
Ian can.
I think I recall an incident you were talking about with some earlier clothes swaps too, huh? Where sometimes the clothes just wouldn't.
It's not that. I have to be very careful. Let me figure out which outfit it is.
Checking
Oh
their
no,
closet.
I'm gonna be doing magic. Give me a second.
Oh jeez.
I'm putting the clothes thing on. Is it this one? No, it's
Oh,
not this one.
neat.
Is it this one?
Is this Kaiju transformation? Oh,
Yeah,
jeez.
yeah, she got her magic going.
Yeah, my magic. Yeah, it's
Cool.
this one. So this particular outfit has some naming on it for the model. So when I put it into Unity and I'm getting the outfit ready, sometimes I don't name the textures, the things they need to be named. So
Mhm.
when I export it and I get it ready to use and I put on the outfit, I'm testing all my outfits and I might miss one or two because I got a lot of outfits. I go on
Mhm.
stream, I'm like, all right, I'm about to start streaming. I'm going to put on this outfit. I'm naked.
Boom.
What happened? What's going on?
Yeah, yeah. No
I have to
shortage of
remember which
wardrobe malfunctions with Sanus.
Yeah, I know it's true. I
You're
have to
good, Zangula.
remember. I have
A
so
good
many
Googas.
outfits. It's hard to remember which one's which.
Such a female problem sometimes.
Right?
I have like nothing to wear, but then you have a closet.
Not this one.
Or you have too many and you can't pick one, you know?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I get it. I get it.
Ooh. All
No, it's not
right.
that one either.
So paraphrase with inspirations and influences, just a lot of the community at whole and the people you got to interact with and make friends with is what was going
Yeah.
on. Huh?
Yeah.
Oh, made.
All right, I'm trying to figure out which one was the sweater. Here we go. I wore this
Completely
nice
chicken
sweater
out.
for this interview, and I'm gonna keep wearing it.
And here we get an example of Sanus being a quick change artist too. People put on shows doing that.
It's true.
All right. So, the final question for streaming retrospective before we move on to some free space. oh, oh, there be some
Huh?
ears.
What? Oh. Oh.
Oh,
Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle.
wiggle,
Now
wiggle, wiggle.
I can be the cat in this mouse chase.
Uh-oh. The mouse submerge. So, Lula, looking back over your time streaming, is there anything you change or any advice you'd give to somebody starting out?
Um, anything I change? I mean, I don't think so, because things have just kind of been happening organically. I'm learning as I'm going. Things are like I add things, I take away things, I make
Mm-hmm.
things more effective, and I feel like that's part of the process. So like changing how I've grown so far, isn't important or necessary.
Mm-hmm.
Um, but as for like advice for new people, Because I started probably just about a year ago, if not just a little over. Don't be afraid to start out with a PNG. Like, that's a big one. It's not gonna make you any less of a VTuber. It's not gonna make you any less of a Twitch streamer. Um, it's fun to have a PNG though because you kind of put like a face to a voice. So I do recommend that because otherwise you're just staring at a game and a narration. But no. Just even if you make it yourself, even if you make it yourself, or if you know a friend who could help, or it doesn't have to be super fancy. Like I've seen one friend who toggles between a bunch of different PNGs. Some are more simplistic than others. But you know what? It's still them in the end. It's still them. Doesn't matter. Doesn't have to be like JoJo fucking bizarre, like detail lines, everything. Hell, I don't care if you're a stick figure. Just start somewhere if you want to get your foot in. Don't be afraid to go look at other people's streams, not out of competition or jealousy, but just to see how people interact. Like, what's a fun thing they do that you want to adopt? Oh no.
Well, our host has got it's now my channel. Hello, everyone. Welcome to say. Oh.
And
Someone
sometimes
let the other mouse in.
there's pre-made assets that you can buy for models where it's like, well, would you look at that? And you just customize it how it be, right? Because
Yeah.
Lula pointed me to this mouse form,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
here we are squeaking about.
Yeah, it's so fun, and the artist does different colors, so as you can see, it was really fun.
Right.
Yeah, two mice and a kitty kaiju. Yeah, I mean
Oh
Etsy.
Lord, she approaching.
Oh, she cut off.
Look at you.
All right, I'm gonna
It's like
switch
I
back
have
to
my own
normal now.
little pets.
Oh no. Yeah, like I don't know, do some shopping around. Look at Etsy. Don't like there's people who'll do models and rig all inclusive for like a pretty decent price, or already have some pre-made, like the mice for instance. That were I think like $30. I mean,
Yeah.
because she's mass making them, and if you don't mind that, then it's like cool, start somewhere. Don't feel like you need to have the biggest best model
You
from the
don't gotta
get-go. Like,
put in thousands of dollars or hundreds of hours into your
no,
model right at the
see
start.
if you like doing what you're doing first. See if you can
Yes.
kind of build a community. See if you can kind of find your vibe, find your theme, find your lore before going a little deeper into it. Budget yourself on your model. Don't be afraid to ask for quotes with artists and riggers. Like, hey, I have this many expressions, and this, like, what would that run me, give or take? Like, don't just settle or feel like you need to go for the top single thing that the studio VTubers use.
And when
I
talking
mean,
with artists, especially model artists, you can always go back to them and get updates if you do like their
yeah.
work and you want more. So if you can only afford the base thing, just do what you can within your means.
And then yeah, build off of it later. Like what you had someone rig your model and then like build onto it, right? Like you've gone
So
fancier, more
yeah,
details.
the original was okay, we had this model and the outfit alternate. But I did recently get a commission done by them for the full on facial tracking, so I could do, eyebrow, mouth stuff.
Yeah.
Tongue.
Well,
And
like
I got them
people,
to finish that. Yeah.
yeah, that's part of the growing though. It's fun. It's actually, at least to me, it's quite enjoyable to watch people adapt, evolve. Maybe they finally had enough to commission a fancy layout. Oh, you cheek puffing?
I'm trying. I can't quite,
There you go. Yeah, growing, not in
right.
Saru's kind of case, but
I
not in a physical
In
case.
this company, you're gonna get that pun caught all the time, though.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
And
And then pretty soon you'll be relevant enough, I guess, that your fellow mousy interviews you or something, you know.
Yes. I
Yeah.
only waited this long to interview for purely relevance purpose. No.
Yeah, no, you're good, you're good.
I just
No,
wanted to
but
make
like
sure you had models ready that you felt good with them.
that's true, that's true.
Mhm.
Yeah, like I do have a 3D I could have used.
I made
I
that.
probably need to update PC. I know, yeah. So next time if we collab, if there's a collab function or whatever with that, let me know.
You'll have to just go into VR chat. Perfect.
Oh,
Ay.
You can build your set in VR chat.
I
oh,
want to
true.
do that. I want to do
That'd be
that.
cool. Yeah.
I need to
There's
put in the
some
time.
free or very cheap software. I know one of my friends uses. Like, yeah, your face might look like a few other VTubers, but like the overall aesthetic you can customize or something. I mean, there are resources. Don't be afraid to look around. Don't be afraid to ask people. Just be polite. Don't be a dick. Um, I don't know.
Vroid
Drop in.
Vroid is also a free program. If you don't mind doing 3D, you will have to spend time if you really want it to make it unique. There's a lot of Vroid models out there that look Vroidy, but if you this model here that I'm using, this is Vroid. I do not have the Vroid look. And you can do whatever you want with the 3D models. Have a little bit of a bonus versus 2D models. 3D
Yeah,
models
3D.
have clothes you can put on yourself. 2D has a lot of people prefer 2D look.
We'll say 2D functionality so far. 2D has a better collab software because you can actually have built-in collab software as opposed to doing third-party video sharing, which is what we're doing right now for the 3D
But
parties.
if you wanted to do a fun video like with a 3D, you have all the body, whereas 2D you'd have to like get that commissioned and rigged and
Yep.
and then the outfit change, like you said, that's easy to do with 3D, whereas with 2D you'd also have to commission that. So I mean there are price points and advantages and cons, like
Yep.
look around. Don't
Like,
just settle on one or
what I can only imagine is a classic bit, 3D VTuber looks at the back of the screen and says, "Turn around" to the 2D VTuber.
Turn around?
Turn around.
Turn around! Whoa, yeah, look over
Turn
there,
around?
Lula. Woohoo.
Oh, fuck you. Okay, this is as
Right,
far as I'm going.
right. So they got their advantages and disadvantages. It depends on what you want to use them for.
Yeah. So yeah, pretty much just overall don't feel pressured to go crazy with your model. Start PNG, start with free software, start wherever you want, ask advice. Look around at people's. If you like what I kind of did was I liked someone's design. So I would look at their credits or their model mama.
Oh.
Yeah, and I'm like, okay, let me get
Follow
some
that to
quotes.
get
Let
something
me.
in a style that you like.
Yeah, like I like that style. That kind of fits my vibe. Could I get that for me? Same with
Right.
rigging. Even if I looked at how someone's model was moving, talking, chatting, I'm like, ooh, okay, that seems effective. Let me see how much that is.
There's an important asterisk to put here. Going for a similar style does not mean ripping off someone's look. There is a
Oh
distinction.
no.
Very big distinction.
But it's like, if you like how they drew the eyes, you know, that's nothing wrong with wanting that style of eye.
Yeah.
Or if you like how they swooped the hair a certain way, you're like, okay, I like how they did that. Or like the proportions, I like the whatever. Yeah.
As long as you're putting yourself into the design, that's the important part.
Yeah.
Like, I think my first design, the very first thing I got, which was the love emote, the little heart emote. I sent a picture of myself to an artist and sent a picture of a mouse ear and said, just draw me, but with the mouse ears. Which is why, if you super zoom in on that emote, there is a tiny mustache.
Oh my god. That's funny.
Which for a regular
evil
will keep calling
Saru.
frown. It's not an evil mustache.
I want there to be one now, though.
Evil art.
You know,
But
Yeah,
evil
Pootie has-
Saru is like, I'm a vegetarian. I refuse to eat people. And he's actually the good one, but because he's the opposite of Saru, I want him to have a French accent too.
Oh no,
Oh,
I'll
I
have to
am,
get
how
trained
you
in
say,
French by Sharku then.
I am,
Yeah.
you say, vegan.
Yeah.
C'est parfait. C'est
Oh.
parfait. Comment ça va? I am hungry. Manger le carrots.
That's perfect.
Evil Saru's
Yeah.
diet consists entirely of poutine.
Not a bad thing, honestly.
Poutine's tasty.
Mm-hmm.
Canada.
When Sharky mentioned the cheese curds, I'm like, oh, poutine.
Cheese curds. Poutine. Poutine good.
I have like 8 cans of gravy in my cupboard.
Oh geez, I didn't know what poutine was until I got up to Canada.
Same.
Then
Now I like it.
Boom. Oh, Evil Saru's a squirrel. The power of Aratatosker. Oh. That name does not hit my brain cell. I do not recognize
Hey, what's
one.
that?
Ratatosker?
Yeah, Ratatosker.
Ratatosker is another Norse creature.
Oh.
I just don't recognize, which one. Because I don't think I heard that particular myth or tale.
Ratatosker is a squirrel who runs up and down the world tree Yggdrasil.
Oh,
and carries
that
messages.
squirrel. The message,
Yeah.
Okay, fast squirrel. All right, the prankster Speedy Squirrel, Evil vegetarian squirrel
okay.
Saru. I see.
Yeah.
I see. The alternate timelines are
funny.
forming. Oh, geez.
This is a productive interview now.
Right.
Coming up with an arc.
We're learning so much about each of us. Okay. Looks like next up on our docket, free space. So, if anybody, and I mean anybody, Lula, Sanus, or anybody in the audience, has a question or topic they'd like to see discussed, feel free to bring it up and we'll try to get to it. Whatever pace we can. So, the floor is officially open. Any thoughts rattling around in those brain cells?
Yeah, this is for you, Lula. Which bedding do you prefer? Newspaper or the wood chips or the little pellets? I have to know for reasons. Don't worry about it.
Purple mattress. No, memory foam.
I can do that. I can do that. Don't worry. I think there's a memory foam place down the street. I'll just take some memory foam.
Maybe take
yeah,
the
you can
place
just pick up
too.
the floor model.
Yeah. Don't worry. I found a nice mansion that I took from someone. They're not going to need it anymore. Trust me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In terms of outside, I used to gather up some good old hay, from the farm, and stick it into my little burrow. That's how I slept. Every time it got a little too wet, though, I'd change it out, but otherwise.
I gotta go, guys. I'm gonna go down to the local hay store. No reason. Don't worry. I've been thinking about getting a new pet.
While Sanus is off picking up hay, I suppose I've got a follow-up question to that. Have you ever been the flower sleeper of the mice? Mouse that just sleep in a flower.
So cherry blossoms, like berry blossoms in general, they aren't that big, sadly. But yeah, tulips can make a pretty decent, Yeah, dahlias. Oh my god, when they plant some dahlias and those some of those get huge. They don't really cup you though, but if you can, there's a lot of petals, so you can it's a lot of friction. You can kind of lay on it, drape yourself on it. Yeah. But berry blossoms aren't that big. You can't sleep in those.
Fair. You'd have to be very small.
Very. Did you know strawberries aren't really berries?
I think I did know.
I did not.
Yeah.
All right,
Yeah.
which one was it that I knew that was the other way around though? Was it
Bananas or berries.
watermelons?
Avocados or berries.
What was it? Watermelons being berries in my brain as well? Is that the really weird outlier?
Oh, I thought it was avocados or bananas.
Avocado and bananas, yeah. But like those
I
are
don't
the
think watermelons
commonly known
are.
outliers. Why is my brain thinking watermelon?
It could be though,
Ooh,
now that I think about it.
I see you hiding
Scientifically,
something.
it feels like it.
Let's see. Here, let me just search. Watermelons are berries. Let's see. The elongated, tough-skinned fruits of the family Cucurbitaceae, including watermelons, cucumbers, and gourds, are a type of berry, referred to as
Ah.
pipos.
Oh shit, that's right.
Watermelons are
Cucumbers
berries.
and berries.
Did you know that lemons do not produce naturally?
What?
Lemons
What?
are not a natural fruit. They were bred by humans. They are not they do not show up in a when you hear the phrase when life gives you lemons, life does not give you lemons. Life is lemons are artificial.
Oh my.
When life gives you lemons, point at the man and blame them, huh? 'Cause
Yeah.
people did that. Wow.
Huh. I knew some of the citrus were kind of human made, like crossbreeding, but
Mhm.
I didn't know lemons were.
Lemons are a crossbreed of citrons and bitter oranges,
Ah.
Huh.
which
Hmm.
means if you take a lemon seed and plant it, you'll get a tree, but it will not make lemons.
Oh, I think figs. So figs are weird like that. You plant them, you get figs, but they won't ripen unless they're fertilized or like pollinated by a very specific bee or something too. It's weird.
Weird.
Yeah.
Grapefruits, limes, lemons, and oranges are hybrids, man-made fruits. So
Oh,
those do not
Huh.
appear natural.
Now, what I
man.
want to know is the look on the guy's face when somebody first ate olives. Because they took a poisonous thing, soaked it in another poisonous thing, then handed it to someone and said, hey, eat this. The other person probably went, tasty.
Or how cashews are poisonous too until you cook them.
Right?
So someone
Cashews.
was picking something off the tree and died, and some other tribes like, wait, why are you dying? And they're like having it over a fire or something weird.
Or the fact that the thing that cashews grow on, looks more like the edible thing than what cashew does.
Oh,
Like
that's
that,
funny.
the bulb that it's on, it's like, this looks a lot tastier than a cashew. Cashew looks like a weird brown thing.
But man, are they tasty.
Mm-hmm.
Lightly
They are.
salted. Oh.
Yeah.
All right, it looks like we can sneak in a question from June the Kitty. Lula. This question's for you. What berry would you smell of?
Hmm.
No, this is a cat asking you that, who may or may not chase you around after. So answer wisely.
Well, I mean, sometimes I take a variety of things and mash them up together. A little bit of blackberry. And I know cherries aren't berries, but you know, that was what we had in the orchard. Take a little bit of cherry juice, sometimes a little blackberry. Sometimes we had raspberries, you know. It kind of depends on what was fruiting for the season, you know. Yeah, then kind of
You
smoosh
said
it
it.
up.
You said a cat asked this question. Oh, she smells like a durian.
Yeah.
I'm trying to save your life. What are you
Right.
doing?
What is it? Yeah, just oh, what else is
Awful, awful smell. Have you ever been to a commode outside? Ooh.
It's a durian.
Oh,
Oh,
joke's
joke's
on
on
you.
you! I
You
love
love.
that.
Oh no.
They're not bad if you froze it beforehand.
You're just not legally allowed to take them on buses.
Or planes. They stink.
Yeah, they stink too much. They've been outlawed. You're not
I
allowed
think
to,
that's
be a
hilarious.
public nuisance with them.
And yet we literally eat them. Like, okay.
Oh yeah, you can eat them. You can
Humans.
buy them. Just don't transport them.
You
Bunch
you
of
can
people.
eat anything if you try. It's not illegal to eat something. It's just illegal to hold on to it.
In public spaces, in particular, where you're a nuisance.
It's so funny.
And for some reason, trying to apply that same logic when I do, I pick up the Earth and people are like, "Oh, that's the biggest public nuisance." Stab.
Well, yeah, I mean,
Listen,
but
I looked
at the
left and I
same,
looked right. I didn't see any people, so I looked back at the Earth.
And then as he holds the earth with a hungry grin, even though he looked to check his surroundings, he feels the presence of the kaiju behind him looking angrily at him.
See, I didn't check my
Mm.
back.
I'm like a mom driving a car and Sarah's in the back being really like loud and obnoxious and my arm rubber bands. He's in like 3 rows behind me, but my arm rubber bands to slap him upside the head still.
Gah.
you're,
Uh,
I want to believe he was kicking the seat, and you were like, "No!"
bap, bap, bap. I'm just very aggressively tapping the screen for the in-flight entertainment, just poking at the head and just bap, bap, bap every second.
Oh my god!
You're not even my
I
kid,
mean-
and I still slapped you, and then I slapped your parents. How dare you?
Oh.
Oh, you gotta leave them out. They don't know any of those antics.
Ugh.
Are you telling me you haven't told your parents about your giant
I,
mouse antics?
show them pictures, told them about the stream, and that's as far as the conversation goes.
I
They're just a couple of bears hibernating about.
That's a question I'll ask. This goes for both of you, and I'll answer it as well.
Okay.
How much do your family or your parents know about your streaming stuff? Like what you do, that you stream at all? Like do they know?
So, my older sister actually watches my streams
Aw.
sometimes. Yeah.
Mhm.
So that's really cute. Because she was the one who also got me into anime and all that,
That's
like when I was little,
adorable.
and actually brought me to like my first con and everything, and that was cool. But
We
yeah, she
stand
watches my
good older
streams.
sisters.
Yeah, yeah, she's my nerdy sister with me.
Mm.
So she knows all the things I like have, the sussy conversations I have too with people in my audience, all that fun stuff. My mom might know. I mean, I've mentioned it, but I haven't really gone into detail. Though I'm literally gonna hang out with her next week in Ireland.
Oh.
I'll probably show her or whatever, or mention it. She's supportive. She's been like feeding my nerdiness as well.
Yeah,
Um,
good.
yeah, my 2 younger sisters probably don't give a fuck. Not like they don't like it, they just aren't into that stuff, so they might know of it too, but they're just kinda, like, indifferent about it. But I have at least one, familial supporter. So,
That's cute.
yeah.
Alright, on my
Oh, you're
side.
getting rated.
Oh, CIO! Thank you for the raid. We're currently doing an interview, so if you have any questions you'd like to ask of the small berry gremlin mouse or anybody on screen, feel free to. I remembered what I forgot.
It happened. Write it down quick.
You know what I forgot?
What did you forget?
To set up the command that quickly shouts out both of you and says, "This is our guest, this is our co-host." That's what I forgot.
Oh, no!
So, for those of you joining us just now, our
Goddamn.
guest for the day is the lovely LulaMariMouse, who is currently very mouseified in that berry field, front and center.
Hi.
And our co-host,
Oh, thank you for the follow!
is...
You're
Let's see
welcome.
if oh, jeez. My brain wants to...
Go follow
Did I
Lula.
spell this one right? My brain is not...
The funny thing
You
is,
got
I
it right.
have
Yeah, okay.
stream elements.
Yeah, that's Sanus, okay.
Yeah, me
the
too.
co-host is Sanus Angria
Yeah.
there, across the way. Kaiju, so...
Go follow Lula. She's adorable. Listen to her.
Mhm.
She's a little mouse.
I clicked on podcast and saw this. I didn't know you can do VTuber on Twitch. You can do VTuber stuff on Twitch, podcasts and stuff.
Thanks for the
There's
follow.
a good chunk of technology behind it, so can definitely get into the depths of it. But welcome, and yes, we're currently interviewing Lula, who is very mouseified.
Go support my new pet Mousy.
I don't think Lula gets much say in that petification either, huh?
Go support my captor. I mean owner. I mean mother.
Alright,
I
alright.
mean, mother. How do I
Mommy,
do in
sorry.
this?
Mommy,
Mommy,
sorry.
sorry.
Yes, the mommy sorry era, I remember. Yes, yes. So, before the raid and the distractions, I believe. Oh, all right. Well, I feel
Which
like
mouse?
we
Wait,
gotta
sorry.
derail for this one. Yeah.
Yeah. Do your familiar
Yeah.
answer.
I feel like we were gonna have to answer the mass crimes before I got into that, because those are some serious. Actually, which one of us did the mass crimes again?
Could be you too, they're asking.
Yeah.
You're a mouse.
Yeah, that's why I was saying which one of us. Because, like, I know you, anytime you get behind the wheel of, a car in a game or something, a lot of stuff happens. But
Oh, the
I
mouse
do try
mouse.
to bite at playing it, so, the purple one, they're consulting you on your mass crimes. Okay.
Oh, uh, ask Far Cry. I mean, you're not yeah, not Far Cry. Yeah, Far Cry. Yeah,
All right.
yeah. I
All right.
have murdered many people. I have driven cars off with people in them.
And
I've driven them off cliffs.
that's why I took you in as my pet, because
Yeah.
now it's almost like a jail, except it's like really comfortable and nice. If I keep her happy, she won't murder more of you.
Also, Lula, be warned. You need to keep spotlights flooded all over the place. Oh, well, that works
Oh,
very well
perfect.
in one point of view, but the other point of view is a little.
Perfect. It's very funny in the other point of view.
But she's very clumsy, so if you
Don't break.
escape point of view for a while, escape sight, you may go squish.
Don't hide under my blind
Mm-hmm,
spot.
mm-hmm. You just be warned. Also, if you do wind up climbing into the cleavage for any escape purposes, do be warned. You may become a toasted berry.
Mm, toasty.
But you do get free toast at points.
Jam. Yay.
All right. So to stop deflecting from the
Ah,
question and answer it myself, huh?
yeah.
Familial people who know things. So a couple of my brothers, because I have 5 younger siblings, a couple of my brothers do
Ow.
actively watch every now and then. If you ever see the name
Aw.
Walmart brand dad,
Oh my
that is
god.
one of my little brothers. And
Aw.
they are a big on sushi and drinking person, so they, have a great time. Huh?
That's very funny.
And anybody who watches my stream, they know all about that stuff. I'm a bit restrained on, any of the lewd tangent stuff because I'm just like that in general, but especially on stream. So they're aware of, those antics, but they just see the stream stuff, the gigantism, the vor, the shenanigans, and all that, right? As far as other family members, my mom and dad are both aware that I stream, and if we're talking just conversationally, I have shown them the character with the holding the earth, the classic one, when I first went, giant, before I got, the full look going on. So they're
Mhm.
aware of, at least that much. And to tangent further, I'm in the same building as them, and my dad is one
Oh.
wall opposite me. So it's very possible he hears 90% of the antics and just doesn't comment on 90% of them. My
But he comments on
mom
some.
usually resides on the other side of the house, so she only hears me on special occasions. Like, you're familiar with Monster Prom?
Yes.
Sounds familiar, yeah.
You're familiar with, was it Damien, the demon boy? I think fiery, all caps, all that.
Oh,
Yes.
jeez.
So I was in a collab, and we were doing voice acting for the characters on that, and I was voicing
Oh.
him. So she, gives me a comment of, "I'm not sure what you were doing, but I especially liked one of those comments. Let's see. The golden rule is do unto others whatever the fuck I want," as Damien said.
Ah.
And my
Cute.
mom, called out that one, was like, that one was funny.
That's funny. That's
That's
very
cute.
funny.
So they're aware of things at least. Maybe not like explicitly all the details and whatnot, but I've shown them stuff and they overhear stuff all the time. So, also for Mother's Day the other year, I did make my mom a scuffed Vroid model. that
Aw.
I also told her how to use it in a Zoom call if she so desired to troll people.
That's very funny. I like that.
So they're very aware of at least the technicals and the broad strokes.
That's cute.
And see how you take care. Thank you for the raid again. All right. Now we go over to Sanus with the question, huh?
Sure. None of my family watches me. Thank God. No offense to them, but I love my family. But I don't want to have to them ask me questions about the stuff I talk about on my stream.
Fair.
I don't like assholes and heroin.
That's actually a conversation I could easily have with them.
Right.
It's my regular conversations that would be hard. They know about my dad knows I stream. He doesn't understand it. He's 70 years old, so he doesn't really understand much of the internet. He knows it exists and he uses it for Facebook. And Google Earth. That's about it.
Yeah.
My mother, on the other hand, knows about it. She's seen my character designs, all of them. She's even offered to, if I ever get the donation goal of cosplay character in real life. My mom's a professional photographer, and she was going to be doing my pictures and editing them for it.
Yeah.
My younger brother knows about it. He doesn't care. He would probably jump into the stream and just ask me questions on the game. I wouldn't even be playing a game. He'd be asking me questions on Sonic. Like, did you see this Sonic thing? I'm like, no,
Sonic
no,
and
I
Danky
didn't.
King.
The big Danky King.
Did you see this announcement for the murder of Sonic? I can't believe Sega killed him.
And then my older sibling knows about it. They are very supportive of it. I'll send them things, be like, how does this look? Or how does this sound? And they'll give me advice on, try this, maybe do this. When I showed them my design of Sanus, and be like, oh, she's a kaiju, very big girl. Their immediate response was like, that makes sense. The internet loves giant girls.
True.
Yeah, that's my family stuff with it.
Nice. Ooh. Yeah, it's extra funny with the scuffed bottom one. That's why I sneakily turned that off when I did it the first time, Lula, because we just see the ears peeking out now.
Yeah.
There you go.
I don't see it. It's great. This is so funny to me.
Let's see. Reed saying, gotta love someone who supports the siziness, you know? Just supporting in general from family is great, huh?
Yeah.
But my ADHD is going off. I apologize. The cherries that are on screen right now, they don't look like real cherries. They look like they were brought in from a 2D image of something. Like, they look like cherries, but they don't look like the strawberries look like real strawberries. But the cherries look like, here's a 2D PNG cherry.
They're kind of like, okay, we tried to render a 3D cherries, kind of.
Yeah.
Snozzberries taste like snozzberries.
I will say, oh.
No, keep going.
I will say that the assets were chosen rather haphazardly all of a sudden, because I was very much going, oh wow, oh.
What?
I see. It's not just your side, Lula. It is connection to the Steam servers, as far as I see. So I might have to reboot that.
Oh no.
So let's reboot that and try to get you back. But yeah, this is
I'm just under the table. What are you talking about?
A little bit of resources and time put in, but this time I was like, oh, I need to rush it. My brain's like, I did not forgo anything. I'm doing everything. It's wonderful. And there we go. Oh, I think we're probably going to see an imposter mouse for a second too. As a reboot.
Imposter.
An imposter mouse.
Impasta.
Oh no, I'm hidden. Good, I'm hidden. Okay. All right, let's connection to Steam servers fail. Wait a second.
Yeah, it's
Wait a
Steam.
second. It's Tuesday.
Was that?
Steam
Did they do
maintenance.
something?
Steam weekly Steam server maintenance may be close. Steam
Oh
has
no.
weekly scheduled maintenance during which online services will be unavailable for a short time.
Oh, that's bullshit.
All
They
right,
haven't done
well,
that before.
oh they've been
I've been
doing it
able to
all the
play
time, huh?
games.
You can still play
Oh.
games normally once you're connected, but oh geez. All right,
Oh
in
no.
that case,
Huh?
let's see. I'm going to speedrun walking you through this, huh? So, Video Ninja website. Have you used it before?
Nope.
Nope. Okay, so open it up.
Okay.
And do you have a? Does VTube Studio have a digital camera for you to use? Virtual camera that's installed,
Maybe.
or maybe? So if it's a maybe, you don't know, click remote screen share into OBS. Once you click that, click select screen to share and find your VTube Studio. Once you found VTube Studio,
Doesn't look like it comes up
you don't see it coming up.
unless there's something.
Let's see.
I have to do it through OBS.
Mm-hmm.
I go to OBS and I activate the virtual camera on the side of it.
That's fair. That's fair.
Wow,
And
you know, it's
then-
funny as I talk about this for my fucking job. I haven't had to play with that part though yet.
Yeah, normally we'd have done this before stream, but I was counting on VTube Studio to stay up the whole time. Huh? So, technical difficulties. Everybody, feel free to be distracted by the kaiju in the room, huh?
Yeah.
RGB bombs here.
All right, so when you open it and you click remote screen share and you click select screen, you don't see it under the windows.
It has Twitch, Facebook, and Twitter.
What browser are you using?
Chrome.
Chrome. Okay, so Chrome should be that. Not Chrome tab, by the way. Window specifically. Yeah.
Okay, let me try that. I did have it as a tab.
Yeah. If you click over into window, you should be able to see all your other stuff.
Welcome, Ness.
We good here. No,
all right,
no,
so
I don't
once
see
you,
it. No, I don't see it.
You don't see it?
I don't see it.
Ah, you don't see VTube Studio under the windows?
No.
How about entire screen option?
Entire screen option. Where's that?
Do you not?
Oh, you mean for the yeah. Hold on. Add your camera to OBS.
Oh, are you going into OBS now? Or
Wait. I've been on OBS.
I would do it through OBS because it's easier. You can also set the color code in the background.
So the Video Ninja site you're talking about. Add your camera to OBS would be doing it through OBS if you have the virtual camera set up. So you need to set up the virtual camera for that.
Oh, I'm blue, so I'm all see-through right now.
She's transparent.
It looks kind of cool, but silly at the same time.
So, add your camera to OBS would be turning on the virtual camera in OBS and just having your model visible with the solid color background.
Oh, okay. That works. So.
Oh, I have to fix stuff on this one.
So, whatever method works.
I mean, I have that up, so what do I do?
So, you're at the part where you see the screen that's being displayed?
Yeah.
So, when you click...
Oh, browser source. You need that?
Yeah, I need the browser source at the top.
Okay, here you go.
And then we can get you back out from the realm of chocolate.
I was under the desk, I swear.
The realm of chocolate.
I stumbled or something. I don't know what happened. It just...
It's a wee bit of a trip. All right, let's
Yeah.
see.
There was a trap door down here. I think I got a little lost.
Oh, you need to turn off the audio source. I will hear W, and so will stream.
Ooh.
Yeah, on the Video Ninja site.
Okay. We good?
We good. Could you put a solid color background there?
No.
No.
Don't feel like it. Yeah, hold on.
Chroma keying out black is awkward.
I didn't even pick black, I swear. It
No,
should
it's
be
because
green.
transparency. That's why I'm saying in OBS. Yeah, put a solid color in OBS. And then we will be right back in action.
The easiest way is to just go into paint. Put like dump a bucket in paint. Actually, I can send mine. Hold on. Because I have a separate image for it.
I believe you can also just add a color source. Yeah, if you click add source, there's just color source as an option.
Add source. Color source, yep.
Yep. It'd add a color source, create it, and then all will be back in working order. I apologize for the scuff, everybody. We did not expect to do this live.
I made it. Oh.
Oh.
How do I pick transparent?
If you're picking a color source, just make a color source.
Oh.
Yeah, you just pick any color that's not on your model and put it behind.
Going back.
Oh.
Okay. Oh.
Oh, it is a Lula stream screen. Alright.
Oh.
Oh yeah, that color.
Oh. That's weird.
I'll just put that color somewhere, huh?
It's pretty good. I like that. I like that a lot.
Grays and whites are not good either.
Do a blue.
You said any color.
Actually, you have blue.
That's not a color. That's a brightness. That's the thing, you know? It's a color thing. Alright. Alright, I think you're good. You just gotta put yourself on the screen big like. There we go,
Yeah.
there we go.
The tiny screen, the tiny one below looks like she's like a weird cherry centaur.
Right. Oh, well. You know, I think she got into some of the chocolate for a second. She seemed to have lost some size first. Oh, there she goes. Okay.
No, that's my fault.
Oh, that's your fault.
I had some Dooney pixie dust. I sneezed over her and she got small.
I see.
Yeah.
You sneezed on her, huh?
Yeah.
I'm thankful that it's just the pixie dust that got on her and, you know, stuck for a while then, unless she had a shower behind the scenes.
That's why she went below.
I mean, it was in the trapdoor.
Fair.
Yeah.
Alright. Let's see. So, where were we before the Steam deciding to sabotage everything?
We just finished answering the family question.
True. So, if anybody in chat has a question, feel free to ask. Otherwise, we will move on to other things. And either of you have a question pop into your brain during that. Ooh, I did not have a brain cell during that.
Does anyone else have a question?
All right. In that case, I'll.
Ara.
Yeah, the ara, huh? Era. As Vil says before the Redeemer.
Era.
Yeah, it's era. You can't say ara for free. So you gotta say it funky first. Oh, the R. And too much R.
Hey, tell the person on their motorcycle to turn it off. Very loud.
Yep.
Oh my goodness. Someone trying to start their motorcycle. They're starting a lawnmower. Going back to the lawnmower weed eater talk.
Right. Oh, duck your ears, duck your ears. All right,
It's fine.
so
She's the weed eater.
yeah,
Lula go.
fair, fair. Brr. So, one of the other questions I had stored and prepared was I wanted to ask about and bring up the art streams you've done. In particular, I recall you doing some 3D art and painting, right?
Oh yeah,
Like actually physically, painting a mouse model on camera.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Oh.
Hmm.
It's gonna go. It's my traveling mouse,
Are
or at least.
are you good with the textures and stuff like that for 3D models?
Uh, Not really. 3D,
Oh,
like
okay.
physical 3D prints. I'm not. I mean, I've done painting, and drawing, um, like on paper, but 3D prints are a whole new thing. I mean, I have primer, and I know I should sand it and all that, but I'm also impatient, so I might not do it. But yeah, I did that, and I started to paint a dice tower. Um, got lazy about that though too. But then I had a Lego set thing I put together for like a stream or two. That was fun. Um, Maybe one day I want to do more art. Like I wanted to play with clay the other day and just kind of have like a very chill stream.
Yeah.
Uh, or just physically sketch something out. Cause I don't want to have to download all the programs on here to do 3D drawing. Or I mean not
Yeah,
3D, but
it'd be quite a
you know what
task,
I mean,
huh?
Illustrator. Yeah. But I mean physically drawing on paper, painting, that's always fun too. There's just something cuddly about it.
Mm-hmm.
Just comforting. And then I wouldn't mind like for the future also maybe doing like a weird food stream.
Mm-hmm.
Or just
Weird
try weird
foods,
foods.
huh?
Yeah, try
What are
weird
some of the
foods.
weird foods on that list?
Well, I mean things I've had
Mm-hmm.
that I could try again for reactions are actually do include durian. Um
Oh.
I've had something akin to balut, but not quite like as developed, I think. Do you know what that is?
Uh, I can't say I do if it's just blue.
So it's an egg and they age it in a weird way, like it's usually fertilized. Um but I've had one where I think it was
Oh.
fertilized, but then it was immediately aged so the chick didn't really develop and the yolk was like a green and then the white part of the egg looked like if you made a soda gelatin.
So I was confused for
Ew.
the first half, but then the
Yeah.
soda gelatin triggered the gag reflex in my brain, apparently.
Ew.
I've done food eating challenges at least
Oh, jeez.
Well,
like
you
yeah.
can. do- People keep asking me to do food things on stream, eating food, trying it. You can do all of that for me. I would get so sick. Food is like
Hmm.
very rough with me. If I
Yeah,
don't like it, I don't like it. It's out.
only once did it cause an issue.
Ooh.
I mean, it was like fine going down, but I think commingling was not what they wanted to do.
But then it
Um,
came back up
Oh,
the
gee.
second
yeah,
coming.
Yeah.
and it's even better when you do it in Japan and then you go to Akihabara and you're like looking for a bathroom, which there's not a lot amongst like the figurine places and the arcades. And so you have your
Yeah.
friends sit outside of a third floor of a Sega arcade while you vomit.
Oh, jeez.
That was fun. But I don't regret it. So I want to do weird things like that. Maybe.
I think the thing I've
Um,
eaten that turns the most heads is pickled eggs.
Pickled eggs,
Yeah,
huh?
pickled eggs. You hard boil it, you drop it in a jar full of something for a while, and then it tastes like something in an egg. One I
Huh.
did was Spanish olives. Spanish olive juice, pickle the eggs in that. Is a crazy flavor profile, but it's nice. I like it.
I'll stick with my
It does.
hamburgers.
Yeah.
I mean, pickles are good, so pickled
Mhm,
eggs might
mhm.
be pretty
I
good.
mean, if you like
I don't.
hard-boiled eggs,
I
eat
don't like
pickles.
pickles. I don't
Oh
like
no.
pickles.
Pickleless kaiju. Oh no. This
Oh,
makes
what's
sense.
better, cheese or berry? Together. Duh.
Both at the
Have
same
you had
time.
cranberry cheese? That's pretty good.
Oh, that sounds good. That sounds like
Like
some of
a
those
crumbly.
specialties.
Yeah, yeah, it's like a crumbly, almost brie kind of cheese, and then it's got bits of dried cranberry in it.
You know, it sounds very good. It sounds very good. And
Yeah, a little bit of honey.
foods are good. Especially, it sounds like we have three very different points on the food tolerance spectrum, huh?
Yeah.
Got
What's like?
mhm.
Well, I was gonna say, what's the spiciest? I guess you've had.
The spiciest I've had. Let me just bust these out and see. Bean Boozled Fiery 5 Challenge.
Oh, jeez. What
What do
about
I
you,
what do I
Sanus?
got here?
I don't know. I know I like spicy stuff. I don't know how far my tolerance go.
Well, that one's probably
Mm.
cayenne pepper. What can I get
I
the
guess, have you
Carolina
had
Reaper?
something that's made you like tear up?
Alright, I think this one's the Carolina Reaper. Oh
No,
man.
I'm
Oh,
pretty
jeez.
good at
Oh yep, that's hot.
not eating things that my body might not like. I like spicy food, but I get really bad acid reflux.
Cool.
So eating spicy food hurts.
Oh, gee. That's, yeah. I heard capsaicin causes pain, and yet we're weird humans and we still eat it.
Mm-hmm. Oh, that was a spicy jelly bean. That was
Because
Did you just eat it?
yes.
Oh
because
my
peppers literally developed a chemical to keep things from eating it, and we
god! And
humans are
then we
like,
eat it.
this hurts my mouth. I want more.
Wait, did you not think I was going to eat it after busting out the jelly bean? I wasn't just gonna put it on for show. Oh jeez. Oh, see, do we still have a Lula? Did she dip behind the table again? She might have dipped behind the table again. Looks like Steam's fixed now, so you can reconnect on that side. I see, I see. Yeah, she's behind the table. So, yeah, did they not expect me to eat the spicy jelly bean though?
I guess not.
I mean, why else would I pull it out? It's just
I like
there.
spicy food.
Oh, it
That
kind of.
reminds me of a story for my birthday dinner.
Oh.
My brother-in-law and father. Well, my brother-in-law and I and my younger brother all got. We were at Applebee's and they had unlimited wings,
Oh.
and there was a sweet Asian chili wing that we decided to try. And my brother-in-law, he ate like a whole plate of them, and he was like, "This is so spicy, but it's so delicious." And he's like about to cry, on the verge of cry. He had no drink left. He drank it all. He was like freaking out. I'm like,
Mm-hmm.
"Eat some ice." My dad's like, "Oh, let me try one," and he tried one. So he put it in his mouth. He's like, "Ooh," and then he
Ooh,
goes,
no.
"Oh."
Ooh, oh, so good, right?
Yeah, and then I was expecting like, oh man, I'm gonna be in so much pain. So I put one in my mouth, and I'm
Mm-hmm.
like, there's no spice to this whatsoever.
Oh, jeez.
This is so it's delicious. No spice to it. How are they freaking out? It's like that they put black pepper on their tongue immediately. Like, ooh, that's spicy.
Yeah, I've got a story with me and my dad and a friend. And for context, me and my dad, two white dudes. The friend, Mexican dude, right? So we're gonna play up a little bit into the tropes as we go into this spicy chicken restaurant. And my friend and I, we get medium. My dad goes for the insane spicy. Because we went to a spicy chicken restaurant, we want to try the spice. By the end of the sandwich, my friend is going, that's too spicy. You guys are crazy. Me and my dad have, hands full of the spicy, powder, and are just shoveling it onto the sandwich to be like, we need more. This is barely tickling the tongue.
That's how. That's how I have a Hispanic friend who's just like that. He is not a spicy handler.
Right, right. The tolerances are everywhere.
Yeah.
Ooh. Yeah, that jelly bean's still burning, by the way.
Oh, well, I
What
hope
about
it's still
you?
nice and cool.
What about you, Lula? What's your spice tolerance?
Uh, a sriracha.
Sriracha. You know,
Oh,
sriracha tastes nice.
I'm weak, but I did once eat a Thai chili pepper, like straight up, and
nice.
the vendor was so shocked. They're like, "Here's a plate of sugar, dab it and put it on your tongue." And I was like, "Okay," as my eyes started to.
Oh no.
I just did it. I don't know why.
Mm-hmm,
I don't know, but it was really funny. But man, did I feel nice and cool on like an 80-degree night. Oh, so I recommend it if y'all ever feel like gross and sweaty. Eat a pepper. Just eat a
Just
spicy pepper.
boil your tongue, and then suddenly you'll feel better everywhere else.
Yeah, you'll start to sweat, so then it'll instantly cool you off, and you might actually do it.
And we got June on a very far end of that spectrum where they're going, I had one spicy cheetah. I'm assuming Cheeto and not cheetah, but if they ate a whole cheetah, that's pretty impressive.
Yeah.
And
That
couldn't
is
handle
impressive.
it. Right? Like a whole spicy cheetah? Very different than a Cheeto. Alright. Well, I think we've covered, enough time for the free space. So, another question I wanted to touch on that kind of played into the introduction as well. If at a glance, people who don't know you, what sort of impression do you think they get of you?
Adorable. At least the
Adorable.
model.
I can confirm. I didn't know you. I thought you were adorable. And you know what? Now that I know you, you're still kind of adorable, but you've got a little gremlin side of you.
So, would it be
That
safe to
happens.
say,
That doesn't take away the adorableness, mind you. That kind of adds on to it because you're so tiny. The idea that you're just like, I could hand you a fork and a knife, and it'd be like, yeah, I'm gonna stab you, yeah.
Countryside bumpkin. I like that too. I don't mind it.
All right, those are the moods you kind of give off at the start, and then people get to know you, and you're a lot more chaotic than they expect. Huh?
Yeah, more gremlin.
Have you had any good moments where people have a moment of realization of, oh, this is who Lula is. I'm on board.
Oh god, yes, there was a moment. I can't recall the specifics, but I do remember someone pretty much like, "Oh, I thought you were say so," and I'm like, "What? Why would you think that?" Like while they were in a stream or something, I'm making lewd jokes or funny jokes, and they're just like, "Wait, and my friends are calling me Ludla,
Lula.
and I'm like,
Yep.
"Yeah, that's
a
my
good
gremlin
name.
nickname."
Yeah.
Lula.
But I'm like, "Wait, this happens often? You're not say so?"
This is your regular state? Wait a second, what?
Yeah, because I guess in the Discord or whatever the interaction we had before, I'm like, I can be pretty wholesome, you know.
Oh, she's so
And then
sweet and adorable. She's complimenting the model and the looks and wants to know the artist and all the VTuber talk.
yeah, like I mean,
She's so
yeah.
cute, so sweet. Why is she staring at my chest so much?
Or
My eyes are up here, and her answer would be like, "Yeah, I know it. I'm not looking at your eyes."
yeah, pretty much. Yeah, I know where your eyes are, but I know where they ain't too.
See.
Yeah.
The wholesome mouse who would jump into the kaiju's chest in seconds.
Easy transportation. Comfy. It's like memory
I've
foam.
got you. I'm ready to catch. I'm ready.
No, hold there for a second. Hold there for a second.
Oh, all right.
All right.
Yeah, like, could I
ready.
Are you prepared?
Yes.
Oh,
I got you. It's a bumpy ride. Watch out. We're walking over mountains and hills.
Oh my god.
All right, let's get her back into the set, huh?
All right.
Ooh, boom. Boing. There you go. There you go. Huh? Oh, I just realized on the other one, you're behind the berries. No.
Smoke and mirrors. Smoke and mirrors. It's fine.
Oh,
Perception is an illusion.
Yeah. Ooh,
reality
magic
is a lie.
Magic. I'm a magic kaiju. It's how it works.
You
Wait,
are
I'm gonna
magic
go-
kaiju.
I'm gonna go mouse size for a moment and just thighs. Can you be wholesome with these thighs? I mean, let's be real.
There do be a lot of thigh, huh?
Thighs. Thigh. Thigh.
You're welcome to thigh time, huh?
Thigh.
Thigh time on Saru's stream?
Yeah. Thigh time.
Thigh.
If I recall, the conversation where you went, yes, I had to make sure the thighs were, the thick appropriate when you were getting your model.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I think that's one of my favorite things with VTuber designs in the community. Is, we'll go with me. I wanted the bigger chest. Like, hey, and this is my character, bigger chest. I'm going to mold it right where you're like, I want thighs. My thighs need to be. If someone poked my thigh, their finger's gonna sink in a few inches.
I had to put a little of myself into my model,
Nice.
Fair. You had to show off the thighs. And if I recall right, on the topic of thigh showing off, you did reach a milestone on Twitter and recently post that, huh?
Yeah, 666. I think it's also at the 200 mark too.
Nice, huh? So, yeah, she's definitely showing off the thighs.
Hold on, be right back. Going to Twitter.
Right. Oh, jeez. So, people's appearances and who they are don't necessarily line up with expectations, but it's a good combo, right? Lula's,
But if you can kind of, like when you're a VTuber model, you can look however the fuck you want. Your hair can be whatever the fuck you want.
Mm-hmm.
You can be a kaiju or a mouse.
Squeak.
Hell, you could be a mouse kaiju. I mean, something, right?
I'm an elf kaiju.
Go, squeak.
Yeah, you can be whatever the fuck you want.
Let your creative freedoms go out.
It's nice.
And even if you just start off with, it me, but this trait, don't let yourself stop. Just embrace the shenanigans, huh?
Yeah, hell, you can do a evolution lore,
I mean, have you seen Mouse 1.0, Lula?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I used to stream at, Mouse 1.0, when the number of people who popped in at first and was like, yes, a mouse waifu.
Saru started to lift some weights and
it's like,
really work on his
if they keep
chest.
wanting to see the booba, let's give them the male booba.
Yeah.
You went from loli to a more Nordic look.
Right. It's like, yes, accidental loli. No, that's not the domain I wish to be. All right, it's time to be unmistakably male now.
Yeah.
Little did you all know that Saru's original name was Shota Saru.
Ay. No. Oh, jeez. Oh, no.
Very different times. Crazy.
Oh, jeez. I feel like I just gotta just continue saying no, because as someone who teaches people, it's like, I'm not touching that with a 10-foot pole. I'm not touching Shota or Lolly anything with a 10-foot pole. No.
Yeah.
Oh, jeez. Femboy Saru, that was basically the era, June, and that was unfortunate.
You ever work with kids, you're like, hey, how are people attracted to these gremlins? And B, I don't want kids.
Even if you don't work with kids, you should probably sit there and say, why do people do this? That's disgusting. Stop it.
But then why
There's
do people
ooh.
make these? Like,
Oh no, we
kind of
know
assholes.
that how they're
Mhm.
made.
I know.
More of why do people make these?
Why willingly do they
Mhm.
make?
And there is a big distinction between, okay, this is a petite woman and that is a child, which
Correct.
some people
Yeah.
don't recognize either, and they're like, ah, yes, you don't have boobs, lolly, pedophile. Like what? But that's not the jump.
Some women just like natural women are like that. I mean,
Mhm.
It's just like there are natural women who are smaller but also more well endowed. It
Yeah.
happens. People see most of the people who get mad about that stuff on the internet have never actually seen a female before, so they probably wouldn't know. They're too busy looking at anime.
Yeah, yeah.
True, huh?
Sorry, y'all. We ain't like thick, thin, and big tittied at the same time. Sorry. Naturally, at least.
Some people can be, but not everybody's gonna be, your hentai proportions, okay? Touch
Yeah.
grass.
Touch grass.
Yeah,
Except
touch
for me.
grass.
I am hentai proportions.
Understandable.
Wait. Since you said that now, gonna
Oh yeah. Yeah, we're getting hentai proportions in here.
No, that's not what I was doing at all.
Oh, I see. You're doing something else in the chocolate.
Reverse
Doing something else.
hentai. You're putting on. Actually, I can't even say you're putting on a nun outfit because that's also hentai.
Oh, she got the
No,
jiggle.
No, you
Look
said
at you.
touch grass. I'm protecting my hair.
Oh, see, I thought you were
yeah.
coming in here and being like, "Look, I can jiggle." I'm like, "Yeah, look at you jiggle now."
Oh, she
I mean,
does
it's
got the
jiggles.
jiggle too.
Yeah,
But
look
she's
got the
at
protecting
jiggle.
the grass on the head.
She
huh?
brought in her hentai physics.
True,
The jiggle physics. There they are.
What?
I still remember the VTube Studio Twitter post. You were supposed to put the pudding on your head. ... Right.
On the head.
Not the booba. Why everybody show her the booba?
Now she's more
Jiggles.
nommable, says June.
Oh, jeez.
Oh.
You're putting a snack on top of the head. Oh, no.
Snack on a snack, is that what you saying?
Snack on a snack.
Snack on a snack.
And at least one of them smiles back.
While the other one is screaming horrifically.
Pudding scream?
And the pudding smiles.
Goldfish.
I have a whole carton of goldfish behind me.
Jeez.
That's my favorite snack.
I like Cheez-Its too, and goldfish.
Oh,
Goldfish so good.
Because they're both
cheese-based crackers are just
Yeah.
Sorry,
nom,
you
nom.
bring in this fruit rodent,
Mm-hmm.
and all we talk about is food.
You know? I mean, we were talking about her a lot, but you don't gotta phrase it that way.
You did. You did say a snack.
Right?
I need a sign. I need a sign that says "Do not eat." Like, mommy,
You
no.
need your sign
Mommy,
again?
sorry.
You may need to hunt that
I
out.
don't. Again, you don't have to worry.
I have a
I'll
different
protect
one.
you. You're my pet.
you.
Remember?
True.
I won't let Saru eat you.
It might be late for that, but you know.
Wait.
Are you saying
Yes,
you've already eaten her? Where am I right now? Am I?
I mean,
Am I having a
You don't see
hallucination?
her on the stage right now, right?
Oh.
maybe a little.
She's like elbowing
Blah.
your stomach.
Oh, there we go. There we go. There's a little bit of a fight against the uvula there. Don't mind, though.
Oh, is this your breakfast on my head?
It might be. It might be.
Mm.
Yeah. It was a very small breakfast. I was very hungry. I apologize.
Very small. You're kidding me? Yeah.
Right.
This is the do not eat sign now.
So I would have eaten the berries, but we needed them for the set.
See, that's less do not eat, and it's more of like no mice, because I'm not going to eat you, but Saru, he still will. No mice allowed.
No
Stay
mice
over
for
there.
diet. Yeah.
You
No
stay over
mice
there.
in the diet. All right. I'll shit over
Or-
here.
Saru,
this is,
I know your lore. Do you want to make another giant mouse? Because this is how you get giant mouse. You start threatening a small regular sized mouse with eating them all the time, and eventually they just get tired of it and get bigger.
It makes sense. Makes sense.
But you see, it's Big Squeak Inc. Why would I be opposed to more Big Squeak?
That's more work for me, Saru. It's not about you. This is about me.
You're trying to frame it on why would you want to do that to stop me? I'm the one being like, more Big Squeaks, the better.
And we know she likes to eat fruit and all of that. She's just gonna start eating everything.
Not only that, she did mention, those Vorish tendencies, All right, let's take a look at the owl timeline, for instance.
That's true.
That was hypothetical.
Right, and hypothetically, Big Lula would be a menace.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That ain't hypothetical. That's fact.
That's fact.
Regular size Lula is a menace already, apparently.
True.
Larger Lula would be even more of a. She'd put her jiggle physics flan on her head, and then that would be it. Look at that face.
Yeah.
Sure, that's the face of something that you could sit there and give head pats to all day, but it's also menacing.
People of Earth, you better hope Sanus keeps her in containment.
It's like a putting an insane asylum in my room, except it's like, oh no, it's fine. You're not in an insane asylum. You're doing well here. Yeah, stay here. Do you want some more strawberries, cherries?
Wow,
Do you
really?
want some more
Yeah.
booba? They got plenty of booba.
Kaiju sized strawberries.
Yeah.
June saying, time to go draw Giantess Lula now.
Happening.
Right.
The nightmares.
French fry. That irradiated French fry might still be in there somewhere.
No.
The fact that I drew you small
I made
on
another
a berry,
kaiju mouse.
The fact that I drew you small on a berry was a 50-50 toss between you becoming a giantess and you sitting on that berry. When I draw, it's gotta be sizey,
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's true. You do have a lot of large friends.
Large fringe, small fringe, and I mean,
Large friends.
I don't know who you're talking about.
she don't know. Like, even the
I have no
skull
idea
hair
what you're
charm is larger than a human skull by several dozen times, at least.
My skull hair charm is larger than Lula sitting right there. Lula's 5 foot tall.
Could be a shield. Ooh. Could use it as a shield.
Oh.
Yeah.
I can see it
So
now in the
it's
fighting game, Lula uses the fence, Sanus' hand just comes down with the hairpin, just holds it in front, and then picks it up after the turn.
Lula's ult is just bringing me in to handle everything for her.
I chill on a cherry. I sit on.
Yeah.
Ultimate move, break time. That's a weird name for a move. Why is she just sitting there? Oh.
It's a pun on the word break, because you're sitting there taking a break, and I'm breaking them!
Yay!
Right. Oh, jeez.
Make love, not war. JK.
And if you make war, at least make it well and finish it quickly, oh.
I went to a protest when I was younger.
Oh.
And it was one of those, like, we don't like the war, stuff like that. But I kept on saying it wrong. I kept on saying make war, not love.
Oh no.
And I kept getting yelled at. What? Say it right? No, you're not. Flip it.
Oh, jeez.
I mean, there could be war and love. You know how aggressive some people make it?
Love is war. Cue the opening theme.
Oh, I just meant like in the bedroom.
Understandable.
No, could you explain it a little bit more for me? I don't understand.
Oh, when whips are involved, and not just war, but
oh, I see.
Give me a second.
Oh,
We're peering through the dimensions.
I see what's happening.
Ay, ay, ay. So,
Oh!
oh,
Sorry. Don't worry about
wild
that. Don't worry
magic
about that.
surges. Wild magic surges.
Don't worry about that.
Oh yeah, I mean, I guess after all those outfit changes, it's like
yeah.
it's what
The side
what
effects are
what
included, remember? Side
what?
effects are included. Ah, there it is. There it be.
I have no idea where it
Oh
went.
jeez,
Did I mess up the size? Oh, there we go.
figure out how to get that into the program as well at some point.
I can send you the prop.
Oh, please do, please do.
I can send it to you. Yeah. You'll have to
It's like
scale
that
it
it was
still, but I can send it.
Mm-hmm.
it was like
Easily
the
done.
Earth just had a dress. And I'm like, what?
The Earth having a dress. Yeah, it be how it
did.
be. I mean, just look at that. We got a planet.
Oh, it's schnobbed.
And now we look at Lula for scale. And we look at the planet for scale.
She's pretty big compared to the Earth.
Right?
Pretty big.
Right?
Pretty big.
See, this is why you
What-
gotta be contained. You're a menace.
Chat, how do you feel down there? You're the ones on it right now. How do you feel?
Let's see. If we were to just, take a look at Lula and compare, I'm pretty sure, Lula, your thighs could take on a few countries. Even with you trying to shrink, your thighs could take on a few countries.
Yeah, honestly, it's true.
Right. Oh, she hiding. She hiding.
Look at her little head. It's so cute.
Look at her scooting along. Oh, scooting along there. Oh,
No.
big jump.
Oh, she's hiding behind the cherries.
All right. I feel like with that bit we could pivot over to another point of view real quick if she just jumped off to visit the Earth, huh? So,
Oh yeah.
as we wrap up, let's just we may have to pull back the stage walls and be like bop bop ba blah. Oh, there we go.
Oh no.
Oh no. Oh,
I'm back. I'm mirrored.
you're mirrored in this. Oh, okay, we will I'll fix that in just a second, but
Funk.
Earth.
Funk. Funk.
I love my new screensaver. It's so cute.
There you go, huh?
It's so cute. I'm waiting for her to hit the corners.
Right. All right, so you see Lula and Earth for scale. Lula and Earth for scale.
There she is. Yeah.
So make sure to take some countries and put them in your pocket before Shannon takes you away. Just to do it real quick. Okay. So anyways, on to the last categories of questions. So these are going to be regarding looking forward. Lula, as we're wrapping up, I'd like you to do a couple of things. One would be if there's anybody live who you would like to send the raid over once we've wrapped up, please keep them in mind and, maybe spy them in a different thing. Two, are there any major long-term goals for you in the future? Aside from apparent adoption by a kaiju.
True. She's
Hopefully
mine.
get my work schedule changed to daytime so I can do more collabing and gaming with friends in the evening. Honestly, that's pretty much it, really. Like, I don't know. I mean, I don't have to become a huge VTuber,
I'll give you more
but I
space
do
to
want
work with
to
Sanus.
enjoy it more with
There
friends.
you go.
That's mine. Right there. That's mine.
So, working around your schedule, finding more time to collab with people and spend time with them. That's fair, and that's good. How about more short-term plans? Anything in, like, the next 5 minutes as you're potentially being stolen away, or the next week that you have planned you want to share?
I won a raffle for a layout.
Ooh.
So I'm hoping that will, hoping to see that at some point.
Nice.
Otherwise, work on the model physics a little bit. So I saw something, they're like, your model's not just plug and play. You can calibrate it a little more. I was like, guess I'll do that then.
Calibration.
So things like that. And then I have to do art. Someone redeemed art, so I gotta do that.
Nice, nice. All right, all right.
Honor my redeem. Yeah.
Redeem. So, with that also, oh, now Lula's climbing
Yeah.
Sanus there, huh? Oh, you might want to be careful if you're using the ear as a foothold, though.
Oh yeah.
All right.
A little sensitive.
Yep. Although giving Lula access to a sensitive spot like an ear, you may be in danger shortly.
Yeah.
She's
So
gonna do a cannonball
that
off
also
of my ear into the ocean.
Yeah.
The big splash. Ooh, oh, I think she reached
Oh wait,
orbit
I
instead.
fell.
She's orbiting.
No,
She's
I'll catch
orbiting.
you.
Oh,
No. I got you.
Right in the bull. There we go.
I
So,
got you.
with that all
Now
said
you're in
and
my
done,
hair. Yeah.
Lula. Oh, there she goes. She's jumping on the plane again. Bam.
Sploosh.
Well, I hope all the dinosaur VTubers are going to be okay with another extinction level event like that. Oh.
No, I don't want to be.
This
I
will
don't
be
want to be
clipped.
fully. I gotta make sure I'm. You gotta put her in front of me now.
All right, let me There you go.
There you go. Yeah.
Oh no, it's a solar eclipse.
I'll just chill back here in orbit a bit of a ways.
This is like a like. She said, "No pickles."
So, Lula, is there anybody online that you'd like to send everybody watching over to, as well as a raid message to send along with, huh?
Someone is playing. Oh, you know Orion, right?
The
rat. Orion Random.
Orion? It sounds familiar.
He's playing Baldur's Gate, and he's a rat.
I see. Just to make sure, could you send me the name in either chat? Just fully. Oh, there you go. Thank you. All right. In that case, we'll send the raid off to Orion, and what should we all shout at Orion? Huh?
Rodent raid.
Rodent raid. All right. If you're so inclined, anybody who's watching this live, feel free to copy that message, send it off to Orion as we send you from two mice and a kaiju to a rat. And take care. Thank you, Sanus, for co-hosting on Last Minute. I literally asked you yesterday, and doing this on short notice is something, huh?
You're welcome. I had fun.
Good.
Thank you.
I got to meet this cutie.
All right.
And now I got a new pet.
A new pet that you casually let catapult into an ocean. That's going to affect the trout population and all the populations.
It's fine. I'll use my magic to fix it.
You'll use your magic.
She is an angel, and if anyone does anything wrong to her, they'll have to deal with me.
Hell yeah.
She could do nothing wrong.
And when I try to break someone to earth, it's just no bad spit it out, huh?
Exactly.
I get the bag dog treatment. Lula's the precious, purse puppy, just carried around everywhere, even though it's got rabies and bites people, huh?
Exactly.
Take care, everybody, and be free. Bye.
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 Oh, gee.